You mute yourself if you want. Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the Week in Review. Happy 420, everyone. Welcome, Carly. Have you unmuted yourself? I'm going to say that now before. Okay, good.
Yes, I did. I figured it out.
Welcome to the Week in Review. We are continuing to hose in the chat. We are continuing to reformat this little show of ours. I think last week we went for the macro, and I think we're actually going to stick to the micro and do news stories about our personal week and do a week in review. And please feel free to check in with us on your week, you fuckers, and let us know how high you're getting today. Happy 420, everybody. Fantastic stuff.
Thank you.
I have not started yet, actually, Mediocre Matt Plays, but I will say you can get us started because we'll just call it an off-screen rip for $4.20 tonight. $5 to change our background or change our background music. Oh, wait, not the music. I have to change that. We're not doing music because I think we're going to start archiving these so people can actually enjoy these. So let me fix that really quick. But are you guys getting super blazed today? That's my question. Are you guys getting super blazed? I am so excited for our guests. They're all fun, hilarious stoners. But you can, Greg Stone, Ed Larson, and Andrew Short coming up, starting around 8 p.m. It is not, Twitch is weird. Twitch is weird about it, and I don't want to get kicked off Twitch right now. I need Twitch right now. So that's dangerous old, and everyone got those stimulus checks. So yeah, off-screen rip, $5 to change our background. The background you see right now, it's a boring news desk. You can change it to something more ridiculous. $10 to choose one of us to perform a karaoke song of your choice. I will give my guests the option. I already know Greg Stone is dying to sing karaoke for you guys.
Awesome.
He loves it. So, and I'm pretty sure the other guys will be down as well. So yeah, there's the incentive. I will say I can't smoke on screen. And so in honor of this day, I am going to enjoy this very not completely filled to the gills with THC, fun little s'more cupcake. So there you go. Cheers, everybody.
That's so cute. I already ate my treat. So we'll see where this leads us. Because they're brand new. I've never done these little candies before.
This thing is crazy.
Wow.
Well, it's Jake's birthday. How am I the worst friend and co-host ever?
Well, I mean, he's a cat, so it's...
Oh, I was thinking Jake Young. I was like, I thought he just had a birthday.
Dude, it's a picture of my baby boy.
Sorry.
Jake with teeny tiny kittens.
Sorry, I forgot that I had that picture up. I meant to hide that picture and be more professional about this, but...
That's okay. Instead, it's just like...
Let us begin our week in review.
Okay.
And we'll start off with, it's Jake's birthday. By the way, these are, I went back and forth on these so that not one of us has to just yabber on. So the next one will be a story from me and then from you. I meant to talk to you about this beforehand. Okay. So anyways, man, I pick this day every year to fill out all my insurance forms. Nightmare. So yeah, Carly, happy birthday to your cat Jake. And I know Jake is probably, as many pets are, so useful for everyone emotionally right now.
For real. I mean, I already adore having a pet. I mean, I grew up with a ton of pets. And here, we should say this first, as far as my news stories. Yes, we're going more micro because, I mean, really, when people are asking what happened this last week, and I'm like, what day?
Well, also, you already have, like, that guy from The Office, whatever, forget his name. You already have, like, these types of news shows where it's like, let's keep things positive. We're doing a funny news show from my house. This is about us.
This is just personal.
This is about our week. It was a pretty eventful week for me, but your cat had his birthday.
Yes. So now he's a 15-year-old fella, and you know, he's lived an amazing life thus far, pretty much doing everything he wants to do. But he has been an absolute savior during all of this for all of us, not just me, my roommates too.
John Krasinski, thank you. I knew the name too, and I'm like, well, fantastic. Is there anything else on that before we move on to April Reels?
Cutie is there. I mean, that was back in Tallahassee.
Mm-hmm.
That's when I first fucking got him, and he's so tiny, and now he is a big old man.
Jake is in the ninth grade, Law. That's amazing.
His attitude is definitely in the ninth grade too.
Oh yeah.
April, literally something you're forgetting the rules.
Mm-hmm.
There are rules to reels. Which I gotta say, I really did enjoy that stream.
Thank you. I was surprised at how well that went. I can't believe. Really I was like dreading it going. Well, let's move into it. Next up on the docket, of course, we celebrated April Reels Day yesterday. Carly was in chat. Thank you so much, everybody who joined for that stream. That was amazing. I didn't think it was going to be so touching and important. And it is funny because you have to get, you get what you give, right? And sometimes you have to give a little constructive criticism in order to receive it and also feel that love. And sometimes it's scary, you know? And of all the people I'm maybe most afraid of, like, dropping a truth bomb on, it might be, I mean, Jack and I are really open and honest with each other on one end, but it's still a little intimidating. I mean, you know, I both love and fear Jackie like a god. So,
I understand. No, you know her so well, too, that you know her well enough that if she is upset, she might not tell you.
Mm-hmm.
I could relate to that part of the discussion yesterday. It's like, man, there is that little bit of fear.
Mm-hmm.
And you're just unaware.
And... Dude, this is going to be brutal later. Man, baby, thank you so much for the sub, Mediocre Matt Plays with Twitch Prime sub. Thank you. What was I going to say? It was going to be rough, by the way. And if you want to intensify that, those are the incentives right there. But before we get into that, April Reels, let's talk quickly about the Reels. Jackie reeled me with, I've already forgotten what her Reels are. What were they again?
One of them was, well, I can only, God, I
Moved to
just-
LA, and what
Moved
was
to
the
LA and
the other one? Wasn't that bad. Oh my God, I can't believe I've already forgotten them. I'll have to. This is the whole point, though. The whole point, the reason why it's $4.19 is for that exact reason. The reels that I gave her, be better at saying no to people, and be and figure when you're mad at someone, you need to be better at how you deal with conflict resolution, right? Those are the two. And then Lexi came in with probably the biggest truth bomb for me for the night, which was you have an issue with escapism, and then and tell your co-host when you're super sick with a super flu virus. Yeah. Kind of biffed it on that. What's up, Kitty Meow 666? OMFG, I'm here and you're live. Usually I'm asleep when you're on here. Best morning ever. Hell yeah, Kitty. We are doing the week in review, talking about our week. I'm, of course, talking about April Reels Day. And then, of course, for Lexi, it's something she knows, but maybe it helped to tell her in front of more people, but just essentially, stop hating on yourself inside and out to people, and also kicking yourself internally for how you look and stuff like that, and love yourself and all that business.
And I don't think that's the first time that you shared that with her, you
No.
know, as far as being supportive, essentially. But the real key thing there is the internal stuff. Because
Right.
you can have someone tell you over and over, like, don't talk shit about yourself. But your challenge to her is not just stopping the behavior, but really working on that internal.
Correct.
I thought that was a very functioning part of that reel.
Also, J. Brad Holes, I'm the same. It's midnight in London. Glad I got to catch you guys. Hell yeah. It was amazing. Also, before we move on to talk about other things, I would just want to say I think I broke my viewership record potentially last night with 389 people. I think at one point I saw 391 even, and that was kind of sick. And we had, I think, over 600 people total throughout the time. And it was just...
We're that excited. What a great stream for them to tune in for.
It's a good one because there are real stakes. There are real stakes to that. It is real. We do not tell each other beforehand what we're going to say, because what's the fun in that? We are being real with each other in front of everyone. So, and we have 66 people watching right now, by the way. Thank you so much. Holden gave me a heart attack. Oh yeah, when we rated your role-playing game stream afterward. I didn't really catch much because I was kind of beat and a little drunker than I thought I'd be by that time of the night. We had to make dinner. We were like starving. But yeah, that was super fun. She's a man, baby. What's up, dude? Ho! I'm also repping my 2, 3, 4. We are the Jumbo Shrimp here to play a game. Oh yeah, I should have said. I just assumed everybody knew. So April Reels is a holiday we celebrate on 4/19 that we made up on page 7, where essentially you have to share. With each other a bit of a truth bomb, it has to be like, the rule is essentially like it has to be enough so that it's scary to say to someone, so you have to have an excuse for the holiday to say it. We'll get into Carly's hair in a little bit, Jess Nope. And but it needs to be not so crazy that that you sort of, it ends your friendship, or it could affect your friendship, right? So in other words, the excuse we used was
hurt someone's feelings. It's actually the opposite. It's so you can.
The one I always use is I hate that. What is it? I hate, what was it? Oh yeah, I hate your fucking wife. That was the excuse. That was the example that we used. Getting spacey already over here. It's going to be a struggle in about 30 minutes. This is really going to get difficult.
I ran out of time for dinner, so I ate an apple to make sure I had something in my stomach.
Yo, what's up, Scurrilous TV, by the way? Thank you so much, man. And MVP Dono, giver of the night last night.
Friend.
That was unbelievable.
Kind of you.
Hey, first timer here from Whizbrew. What's up, Josh? Welcome to the stream. This is the Week in Review, where we talk about our week. Let's move on from April Reels. I think we've pretty much talked about. There's little ins and outs, by the way. You have to give a slapping hand, like a plastic hand. You can get like a hand clap or something like that. You offer the other person, you say, will you accept my April reel? The other person has to consent. Normally, you need to be in the same room together. We broke the rule for quarantine. Then you hand, hell yeah, damn it, Doug. Then you have to accept it, and then you also have to return the favor with a reel on the other side. It's the Man Baby with the 420 from KK May to start off the night. Right, let me turn off the old screen there, and
since I'm not sure if I'm just gonna do this like under the desk thing.
Right.
That might be excessive. I don't know.
Thank you so much for that. Really appreciate it. I just subbed but didn't show up. Just wanted to say I wanted to help any way I can. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much, Jay Bradholes. Greatly appreciate it.
Thank you.
I'm putting the screen back on because you're not in it, okay?
I'm not in it. You can leave it on. I'll be right there.
Same Apple Cart. We're working on it. What's up, Evan? Good to see you, bud. Welcome to the stream. I can't believe we got 70 people here. By the way, stick with us. We're bringing in Andrew Short and Ed Larson at 8 p.m. At 9 p.m., we're bringing in hilarious comic Greg Stone from the Rad Dude podcast. The dude is, I feel like the Rad Dude podcast is the closest thing you can get to Roundtable at this point, at least with New York comedians. So check them out. But yeah, Andrew Short and Ed Larson at 8 p.m. What was the grand total donated last night? There were a lot of $69 donations. That was from Scurrilous. It was quite a lot. It was quite a bit of money. I guess I'll share that. Is it shitty to share that? I'll just say it was over, it was like hundreds of dollars. It was crazy. It's not a problem. Just wanted to make sure. Hell yeah. All right. I'm sorry that it didn't pop up, by the way, Jay Brad. Yeah, that's weird. It usually should pop up. Okay.
Friends don't do what they're supposed to do.
Yo, what's up, Cuts? I haven't been able to watch you for a while. What's up, dude? Due to a job change, but now that I'm laid off, I can watch more Fantastic. Well, this stream's for you. I'm trying to do more streams. I forget to do the mouth noise when people post the emote, and I'm going to get better at that. That's the noise I make when people post the emote. Anyone else an essential worker here? Good question, Hickory Ham Mike, and I just want to give a shout out to all of our essential workers out there. We appreciate you so damn much. And no, actually kidding me out. And by the way, I saw your 420 shout out earlier. I don't know if I said anything about it. You guys are on LA time? No, we are New York boys, but we do get some LA people to pop in, like Ed Larson. Yeah, unfortunately I am. Oh yeah, damn Evan, really. Damn Hades, I didn't realize. Holy shit, guys. Wow, shout outs to everybody who's going out there. Papa John's here. Oh my God, Hickory and Mike.
I really struggled because technically a caregiver or a teacher is an essential worker.
Mm-hmm.
But I had to commute an hour both directions, and I was terrified because the kid I teach has breathing issues. And I was like, I can't do it.
Yeah, no. NM Donald, essential worker here in Colorado. I leave the house every day. Oh my God, crazy. Board operations for local NPR affiliate. Yes, I was actually privy to that. Apple Cart's Evan.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, okay. I just want to remind you. Okay, next we're going to talk about something Carly wants to talk about. What is this smooth jazz torture situation?
Okay, all right. Y'all, I lost my mind yesterday. I absolutely, I snapped. Like, it actually happened. I kept saying, like, oh, you know, it's been 37 days. And yesterday I cracked. And it was because in the backyard, someone played smooth jazz for 4 hours straight. Loud enough for all of us. And I have to play an example. I'll play the second track on that YouTube clip.
Yeah, I'm rocking it right now.
I'm honestly, even track, I was like, I think what happened is I legit got music tortured.
Yeah.
Like they do to prisoners.
That's brutal.
At one point, I would do anything. And then when songs would end, I was like, am I free to relax? And it's like, it's okay. It's gonna be all right. And another song would start. I mean, I don't even know how I didn't scream out the window, which I have done that before as a New Yorker. I have yelled out my window before.
Right. It's kind of harder to do, right? Or you don't want to like ruin someone's like groove or whatever a little bit.
I just don't want to be that guy, you know, and I kept thinking like, it's got to almost be I can do this, you know. I
For me, it's
gonna be over
okay.
soon.
For me, it's okay if it's after like 10 p.m. I think it's okay to do that.
Also, if it had been anything, a modicum of taste, like it doesn't even have to be music I like. Something, I think it's because smooth jazz, they play in elevators, which makes me think of small spaces. Another thing is, this is something I can't control, and it really just drove it home that, oh my God, I can't control anything. I'm stuck in a tiny space.
Right.
And it took me the entire evening to kind of collect myself. I can't believe it.
Why didn't you just throw on some wireless headphones and just do your thing?
Well, I mean, what I wanted was silence. The music was just really loud.
Dude, I'm telling you, and I know times are tough financially, but if you are able to at some point, Lexi invested in some white noise headphones that noise blocking headphones, over-ear noise blocking headphones, and she doesn't even listen to anything a lot of the times. She just puts them on and turns that on to block my ass out because I'm so loud and obnoxious. Also, so sorry, I can't, if there's any way, Carly, for you to turn yourself up, but I turned myself down, so hopefully that'll balance it out a little bit better. So yeah, I also love the FF7 remake Smooth Jazz, and I'm gonna turn off this Smooth Jazz right now. And that sounds like a nightmare, Carly. That's a good segue for me to talk about the Final Fantasy VII remake has taken over my life. I can't believe how good this game is. It is so good. It is like somebody took your favorite childhood thing that actually, in hindsight, had, you know, shitty graphics and other issues with it mechanically and things like that. And even though it was your favorite fucking game that was ever made, and just completely remade it, and as MD Leo Spaceman and so many other people I feel like I've seen put it, and just remade it into essentially what you saw and played and felt like you played when you were a kid. This is like all it is. I never expected this to be released. I never expected, on top of that, for it to be as good as it is. And now I'm like a kid again, also in the sense that it's like all I can think about is getting back to this game. When can I get back to this game? And you know, now I have grown up job stuff that keeps me from just sitting in my pajamas all day, every day and playing it. Or honestly, I fucking would, man. It is so shockingly phenomenal. I hate everyone, so shut up. Persona 5 Royale. I kind of wish I had waited, because I don't want to replay the whole thing, because I put like 200 hours into that game, and I don't think I can commit to that again, but I really want to see the extra content. K Brown, I work at a warehouse that sells urns and other memorial products. Spend a ton of time at work listening to podcasts. It's never really gotten to me that what I do for work, but the last couple of weeks have been some of the absolute busiest I've ever been at my job. Oh my God, K Brown. That's a good week in review check-in. That's rough to hear, but important for people to know. That's unbelievable, dude. I bet that's got to be really intense. But anyways, yeah, going back to this completely meaningless thing in comparison to what K Brown's dealing with, everything about it's incredible. The music is good. The fighting mechanics are so smart and good. They're kind of based off of the Final Fantasy 15 mechanics, which I thought was great. Perfect mix between menu fighting and active fighting, like you would see in a, you know, not Devil May Cry, because there's not like combos and stuff. But anyways, the way they fleshed out all the characters is incredible. Jesse, who is this character in the beginning of the game that's like a non-character, has this whole amazing backstory. You end up liking her, I feel like, as much as you like Tifa and Aerith, who are like the real love interests in the game. And just little stuff like that where you're just like, man, everyone is so charming. The voice acting's so good. You know, just the characterization is phenomenal. The dungeon crawling is very satisfying and enjoyable. The boss fights are all epic and really fun and really unique. The menuing, the materia system is very much like it was in FF7, but they added upgrading your weapon, which is a great addition. There's just like not a thing I really can find that I find wrong with this game. It is absolutely just incredible, and it's so epic, and it's this fantasy tale set in a, you know, cyberpunk city run by a corporation, mixed with the genre of like 80s and 90s action movies. It is so, and they do it so well. And like, I just didn't even, honestly, I wasn't like yearning for this. I was happy to let FF7 be FF7 and have it be my, again, I always say childhood game. I wouldn't necessarily call FF7 my Huh?
FS7 was also, I'm thinking that was the game we used to play in Tally, right?
Yeah, I replayed it one summer in Tallahassee for sure. Carly seems so excited
I
about Holden talking about this game. Well, no, Carly's
no,
actually
I'm
into
totally,
games. You
I'm
weren't
into
necessarily.
it. I'm just I wanted to,
I had to do my
check that I'm
rant.
being
Yeah, for
patient.
sure. For
That's just
sure.
my patient face. I'm a little stony, just a little bit. Uh, but yeah, I remember. I mean, I think I was around for the majority of that playthrough.
Yeah, I mean, it was
That was a
hot
big
summer
activity
days,
for
and we
a
would just sit
summer.
around. And I remember I played it with my Happy 420 with my weed dealer Federico. Shout outs
Oh,
to Fed.
of course.
We realized we both like loved that game, and we had never defeated the weapons. There's the Ruby weapon is the big one. It's
Mm-hmm.
essentially post game stuff where you can go and become essentially invincible in order to defeat this like gigantic monster, which neither of us had ever done. And it's really like another 30-40 hours on top of like what you already did just to like be able to beat the Ruby weapon. And so we did that one summer and had a really good time. But
Yeah.
yeah, but the
So
cool thing
I loved
about
it, in other words, because I really enjoyed it the first time around.
and the cool thing about it is even if you hadn't enjoyed it the first time around,
It's a whole new experience.
I think non lovers of the series would also super be down with it. So
Yeah.
anywho, that's my rant on FF7. We can move on. Let's talk about haircuts at home. Carly, take it away.
I thought of something else from my music torture too. I think the other thing that was happening that was really disturbing is my mind started wandering in directions of like, I wonder how many dead people they're gonna find in other people's apartments if no one's
Ugh.
visiting them and they're not. I just want. This is what I'm saying. I went over the edge.
Let's
And
talk
I
about
don't.
haircuts at home. Let's get to the haircut. That's fun. Let's talk about haircuts.
Well,
So
no, you have to acknowledge that this can take you down that
it's
path
intense.
again.
It's intense. It's intense.
intense.
On to better things. You had a lovely
On to better
haircut at
things.
home.
So,
Lexi gave me a haircut on Japanese 2 weeks ago, and I love it. But you did. What did you do?
so the first round, my roommates helped me, and we were actually going for something like this short, basically. And it was very choppy, and it was, modern and whatnot. But I still had to like clean it up a little bit. And when I started cleaning it up, I just was like, you know what? I'm gonna go for this spot
Uh huh.
and worked it around. But it took like 2 whole days because I can give you 2 bits of advice as far as cutting your hair at home. Take your time. It doesn't have to get done immediately. If you start to
Interesting.
get bored with it, just walk away.
Well,
Come back to it later.
that's the crazy difference between a woman's haircut, though, if depending on what you're going for, because it looks like you kind of gave yourself like a real, that was like
I
like
did layers and
all Lexi had
shit.
to do was take
Figured it
clippers.
out.
No scissors were involved in mine. Just clippers and just went
Yeah.
cleaned it up a little bit, gave the beard
Well,
a little shape up, and I'm done. You know what I mean?
I've cut my hair before, but this was I did a good job. I'm pretty happy with it. And the trick is for the back stuff, if you are someone who uses a curling iron, you can use a curling iron to grab things and you stretch it down, and then you use the curling iron as like a cut guide
Right.
so that you get a straight shot because you can't see the back of your head.
Interesting. So
So
yeah, that's the hardest part. The mirror and so I couldn't do
yeah,
it. I knew I couldn't do it myself. I would have grown it out if
it
Lex
had to
wasn't
go.
here.
I needed a haircut before
Yeah,
quarantine.
I kind of did too. Speaking of which, yes, they should remake FF6. Hi, charmingly melancholic. Welcome to the stream. So who's growing it out? Who's cutting it at home? Something I guess is
Yeah,
growing
right?
it out. Slat says I let my wife cut my hair. All we had were safety scissors, and the clippers battery dies halfway through. I have one side short AF and the other side longer. I call it the 2020 bowl cut, which is hilarious. What's up? Oh, you use scissors on the top? I couldn't remember. I got myself good and drunk beforehand because it was Japanese and I needed to be at least for the
Throwing out
first
and
time
dying it.
because it's
Sorry.
always scary. I already have anxiety over just going to a new professional place.
Yeah.
I get anxiety, but like just having someone who's never cut hair before. I should mention that too. Lexi's never cut hair before. Then yeah, it's a little bit different.
Nice instant.
Lean did a great cut, and I even did a new dye color, says Instant 3 Play. That's awesome. Standard for me is a 1 guard on clippers anyway, so business as usual for me. True, you keep it short, you keep it tight. I angrily cut my hair with a razor blade in high school and also amputated a finger, says Spooky Juice. That's insane. Harlequin says, I'm letting mine grow out, but I want to get it colored before I have the baby, so at least it looks okay for pictures. Darcy Gray ordered pet clippers from Petco to shave mine. That's hilarious. Scurrilous, I tried cutting my own and got ripped on by my roomie. Fantastic. I got my hair in my ears noticed for the first time today. 29 going on 69. Fantastic, Piff and Perp. Love this check-in. Shaved head or in a beanie or hat. That's my standard. Ha, absolutely. Kamikaze mixtape. I think she did a good job. As it's growing out a little bit, you can maybe see a little bit of stuff you would maybe...
It's cute.
But I think it's good.
It's very 20s.
Yeah, also, here is the result of Carly's haircut just right after the do. Of course, you're obviously looking at...
Yeah, I saw
That was the only thing.
Japanese.
It can be straight, too. I'm just having fun right now curling it, so,
A lot of people saying hello to Lexi with the emote. Scurrilous, thank you. And Kamikaze mixtape. Cuts forth, my wife buzzes my hair, so no change for me. This is due to balding not making any kind of statement. Absolutely, there you go. Also, I was a few days...
people, though, who have shaved their heads who look amazing.
Right.
And I would totally be on that boat, but my head's lumpy.
Yeah, we have oddly shaped heads, too. So
Girl,
we
bump
would
a
never
skull.
do that.
Yeah.
No shaving heads for me.
All right, and now I want to talk about the newest... Carly, are you watching Too Hot to Handle?
I almost started watching it before we started the stream.
It's so
I didn't
good.
know.
It's so good.
Yeah?
Do you know the premise?
I saw the intro that Netflix
Okay,
did.
so if for people who don't know the premise, Too Hot to Handle is a reality television show where a bunch of smoking hot people get together on an island. Here's a picture of these incredibly attractive people. They all get together on an island, and they don't know until the announcer tells them why they're there. And they all think they're about to do this like big fun reality TV fuck show, like a Real World or something like that, where everybody's having sex and doing all this stuff. And the announcer comes on and says, you are not allowed to have sex, to kiss, or to masturbate. There is a $100,000 prize pool. And every time someone does anything like that, for kissing, it's $3,000. For, I don't know what it is for masturbating. I don't know what it is for sex yet, if that's a spoiler. I've only seen a certain amount of... It's on Netflix. It is so good. This is the best trash...
You know what it is for sex.
That's exactly
how much is it for sex?
$10,000.
$10,000 for sex. This is so just num good when it comes to killing time in the quarantine.
Because on the trailer, they show one of the dudes kissing one of the girls, but she's blindfolded and she had to guess who did it.
I don't know. I mean, I think that was maybe before the rules were set in. I think that might have been before the rules were set into place. It is so terrible and so good and terrible in a good way. It is just it's hilarious because they are so hot and really most of them are really stupid. And you know, and they're losing money. It's so funny, and they can't just not do it. Like they can't just not do it. Everybody has to like slip up. It is hilarious. There's like 2 people that are like, "Don't do it, guys. Just don't do anything." Everybody else is like, "Come on, it's just you know what I mean." It is incredible. So check it out. And I mean, be definitely drunk and or, of course, for the holiday, baked out of your mind for it. Speaking of which, here are the incentives, ladies and gentlemen, though you may want to be holding on to it for our guests coming on stream very soon at the 8 o'clock hour. We got to keep trucking through these stories. We're not going to...
I know.
Okay,
Look
so $4.20 for an off-screen rip, $5 for us to change our background to something crazier, $10 to choose one of us to perform a karaoke song of your choice. We can't do it together because we're in different spaces and it's hard to do it that way. There is the link. Thank you so much for joining us. Back to the show. And again, at the 8 o'clock hour, we will be bringing on Ed Larson and Andrew Short, so stay tuned for that with Greg Stone joining us at 9. All right. You wanted to talk about Detroit Rock City. I've never seen it. That's so stupid. I just realized.
Seen it
no, I should watch it. Is that
okay.
like you guys had a movie night?
Yeah, so this is like my, I guess, movie pick of the week in that, or media pick. My roommates suggested this. This was actually as we were doing some haircut, and I absolutely loved it. It's about these, rock and roller teens who are going to see a Kiss concert, and then, dun dun dun, their tickets disappear, we'll say, and they have to like get their asses to Kiss somehow. Anyway, it's just a little romp, but I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, I need to see it. It looks like totally up my alley, and
Oh
I
my
love a
God.
Detroit story too, and everything. Also, really quick, going back to going to Kate Brown's comment about Too Hot to Handle. I'm almost done with Love Is Blind per y'all's recommendation, and it is so good. I think it's the same production company that did Love Is Blind, The Circle, which I also super highly recommend, and this one, and I'm loving it. That group with Netflix is knocking it out of the park. But I definitely need to watch this. Just a fun romp. And what'd you watch it with your roommates or?
It's totally casual. I mean, and it's just, the thing is, it's been 37 days locked indoors. And of course, my roommate was like, "Have you seen this?" And I said, "No." Little did I know, it's Band Boys. I was like,
Yeah.
"You know me so well."
Yes. Carly loves her Band Boys
This is what I
to
wanna watch.
almost a sickening, unhealthy degree, I would say.
What are you fucking talking about?
Yo,
Your ass.
if without further ado, I think it's time to move on to. Oh, really quick. Of course, Fiona Apple's album came out this week. It is. I just wanted to talk about it really fast.
So good.
Oh, you haven't listened to it yet?
I haven't heard it yet. No.
Yeah.
been-
Pitchfork.
not-
Not that
actually,
Pitchfork
I wanna-
matters that much, but Pitchfork gave it a perfect 10. It's great. I was just listening to it before this. It's called Fetch the Bolt Cutters.
Yeah.
And I highly recommend. So I don't know if you listen. I mean, I love her entire discography, but this is just an incredible addition to that discography, and really specifically good for, I feel like, what's going on right now. It expresses a lot of like guttural emotions and stuff like that. Spooky Juice, I want to take part in the viewing of all these shows, but I cannot handle the secondhand embarrassment. Of Too Hot to. At first I was like, ooh, are we being that awful? Anyways, I really need to move on so that we get all of these in.
Yeah.
It's time for the weekend freakouts. So wait, Carly, I think I forgot to email you.
I have the only other segment I have about sleep, and we don't have to go too far into it, but I am curious in chat if anyone is experimenting with their sleep schedules, because I've just had trouble sleeping. And
Is that what you call it?
Yeah. I just decided to roll with it.
Uh-huh.
So now I go to sleep whenever I'm tired and feel like sleeping, and wake up whenever feel like being awake.
I feel like I have my schedule hasn't really changed that much. It's gotten a little
You've got meetings and shit. I am
untethered, right? And I think that's when those are the people who are our like sleep astronauts, essentially, through all this.
I know. I stayed up ridiculously late. Now, granted, I was pretty tipsy on Friday. I've been going to sleep around 8 a.m. Usually I wake up around 2 or 3. Yeah, I went to bed at 9:30 this morning, and then woke up 8 hours later. As a thing, it's still happening. It's just not happening when it used to, and I'm not going to fight it anymore.
Well, I would say, yeah. I mean, it's essentially like you either go one or two ways. You lean in like that and just say, "Fuck it, I'm just gonna sleep when tired and wake up when I wake up." Or the only other thing I would say is just like, just eventually just be like, I'm gonna like not drink tonight, set an alarm for like 11 a.m., have a one tired day, and then hopefully get into the rhythm of like doing that if you really care.
And I will someday, but it just occurred to me that there's no reason to not do it. So I looked up all of the different sleep styles too, and those are really interesting, where you can sleep for about 20 minutes every 4 hours.
Yeah,
There's
that's
all these
weird.
different historical figures. That was Tesla.
But I don't think that worked out. I don't think that was actually ended up being actually working. I've heard different takes on. I think. Fat Winch says, we saw Cowman at City Winery last year. You guys were great. Please do another show post-quarantine. Will do. But in the meantime, that was a perfect little segue, Carly, because I was able to send you an email with all of the links to these videos while you were doing that sleep rant that I forgot to do before. So why don't you pull that video up, and I will get, let me pull up the freakouts for you guys. We're going to get a little small here. Woo! We're taking a trip to the left side of the screen. And boom. No, that wasn't it.
Dog.
I hate it. Wait, so...
You want to know something crazy? You figure this out? A house maybe 2 blocks away from me was on fire last night. It was a 3-alarm fire, but nobody died.
Weird.
Crazy fire in my neighborhood.
Okay, cool. I'll just have to read. That's crazy.
I know.
That's crazy, dog.
I watch
Actually,
videos.
I think this will work. Great. Okay, that works. I think we'll be good. Let me pull this. Okay, cool. Okay, this first one I really loved.
You're back to Happy Birthday, Jake.
This was a guy cutting. This says, dude cuts about 13 cars in line at Dairy Queen and gets behind us. I told the cars to honk when he ordered. They complied. Let's check it out.
Hey, give me like a 3, 2, 1.
3, 2, 1. Just do it.
He literally.
What you gonna do? Fuck you. I got cut. Shut the fuck up, bitch.
I got cut, is what he says.
What?
That man probably didn't explore the caves behind his house. I highly doubt it, if he's got that big of a... Yeah, this is public freakout. These are the freakouts of the week. Oh, why did it go to that? There you go. I think that's pretty much it. Yeah. So anyways, that's a fun one. That's just kind of a fun one. Let's just quickly move on, though, as we... I want to get through all these, and there's some better ones in here. Girl exposes guy for... Oh, I kind of want to... Well, okay. Girl exposes guy for cheating in front of all of their friends.
Okay.
Hey, sorry.
I'm muting myself just so I can hear it.
Great. But I'll also say 3, 2, 1.
Okay.
Everybody here that I've known, I appreciate all y'all. Everybody I've known for years.
Woo!
The realest people to me. Like, y'all have been so real. I especially want to thank Jose.
Okay.
I want to thank you not for being real, but for being the fakest fucking person here. Everybody here knows that she's been cheating. Everybody here knows that she's been talking to Allie. Everyone knows she's been talking to Brandy. I talked to both of them already. Everybody here has seen fucking screenshots of you sexting them, bedrolling them for fucking news, trying to fly them out here right after Valentine's Day. We all know that you had fucking pictures of Allie in your wallet after Valentine's Day. Are you kidding me? So, I know you've been keeping me around so you wouldn't lose my friend group and shit, but you already lost all of us. So you can get the fuck
Wow, dude.
out.
Wow, dude. I mean, fuck it. That guy sounds like a fucking complete asshole.
No, and she took care of that honestly.
Man.
publicly, in a very classy way.
Kind of, yeah. I mean, maybe,
Should have been like, and
that
instead she's
that
like,
would be... I mean, I don't think I've literally never cheated on anyone before, but that would be the worst day of my life, I think, if that happened.
No, because the only thing is, a lot of times people who cheat secretly want to get caught.
Right. But they don't want to get caught
Trying
and
to
dragged
get
through the
out.
coals in front of all of their mutual friends with the...
Didn't think of that.
Yeah, that's not... That's
fine
not...
with it.
So anyways, fantastic one. All right. Okay, this one is a really funny little kid one. You may have seen this one before. I like the title as I Wish I Was Like Him. This is a classic one. So funny, though. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So it's like those Turkish, like, ice cream. I think it's Turkish, but forgive me if I'm wrong. Ice cream ones where they mess with you and pull the cone back. Look at this kid. Look at his mad, angry face, dude. Dude, he's gonna go, bro. He's gonna go. This is the best part, though. This is the best part. Oh my god, dude. That is so good. I'll
Love
play
that.
It's only 30 seconds. We'll play it again. Just the way he stares at him and eats
Bring
the
it again.
code. So funny. That kid dude's not taking any shit, dude. And the dad doesn't seem like a hard ass either, which is the funniest part. Like where is this coming from with this kid, dude?
Check out, take off this fist. I get a lot of entertainment out of giving kids.
Oh, and you know what? Usually I don't, but this is such
I
a
love it.
weird, hilarious. His face is a cartoon. It's
Yeah.
so funny. He looks like he's in a fucking cartoon. So, anyways, that's how I see my $1,200 stimulus check. Says it's haha time. That's amazing. Yeah, that's hilarious. Okay, this is another oldie but goodie, but one of my favorite, honestly, on here. It makes me laugh so hard. It is called Drunk Man Trespassing Gets Hosed. And 3, 2, 1.
Come over here. I can spray you right now. You better turn around.
Why would you hurt me?
I'm not hurting you. It's water. See? It's really fucking weird looking, man. Feel good? Hey, get the fuck off my property. Right now.
Get the fuck off me.
The
Why would
fuck
you spray me
off
like that?
of my yard. I will spray you again.
Yo, happy holiday, Nader 420. Good to see you.
Very funny.
Take it off.
just
No,
squishes
get off my
right on
yard.
his stick. It's so good.
Get off my yard. Go home right now.
In your mom's
Turn around. Go home.
And then his nipples in his butt. It's so funny.
Go home. You're drunk.
yard? Of course I'm drunk.
Go home. Go home. Right now.
You know what?
Go in.
You lose, motherfucker.
You lose, motherfucker, is what he says. That's so funny. He definitely lost. The guy with the hose definitely lost.
Oh my god!
Oh,
I hadn't seen that before.
It is so good. And I just love how, like, it's not violent. It's not, like, it
No.
ends peacefully. And it's just so funny. And that he focuses on the dick and the tits and then the butt after
I
a
love
while
it.
is so
I mean,
funny.
Ugh.
And he's right. The guy shouldn't be in his backyard drunk, you know, in the middle of the afternoon. So, I mean, he's really,
Yeah.
he deserved the hose, you know?
It was I just can't. Yeah, I'm so glad it didn't take a turn exactly, Nader. All I'm thinking is that guy's
If you come over here.
Yeah, it's one of those ones
I
where
can spray
sometimes
you
it's
right
more
now, you
fun to
better turn
watch
around.
actually a second time just because you know nothing horrific's gonna happen.
Right.
I'll never, by the way, like I hate that. I curate these because I don't really love the ones where the guy gets punched in the face and hits his head
Yeah.
on the concrete. I don't. So you know, you're safe with my freakouts, and I'm especially trying not to mess with anybody during now. This is all stress relief, enjoyable to watch freakouts. I'm very, very picky about that, especially with what I would show, because sometimes I like stuff that I wouldn't show off because I feel like it's kind of dark or whatever, you know what I mean? But I personally enjoy the entertainment because I'm, you know, maybe evil a little bit. Damn, I hope I never end up that trash in someone's yard. I know, right? And it's a good PSA. Don't be this guy. Don't be this guy. Don't be that drunk
He
and
enjoys
that
it.
old
I agree with you.
and alone and just in someone's weird backyard. Don't do that in the middle of the day. You've been drinking. Of course I have. Why the hell would I be here if I wasn't? It's so funny. Oh, so good, dude.
Lordy.
So good, dude. This video screams future soat. Absolutely. All right. And then I always will try to end with a happy freak out. This one's a lot of fun. I just love I love seeing people get so hyped up on something, on like a little silly thing, like, and especially grown men like acting like boys again in like a fun way. And so this is Cops Were Called. So they made a deal. If the players would get a half-court shot, cops would allow them to play. Here we go.
Ready.
Yeah, just started.
I'll even let you do it under.
It's just so fun to have everybody so psyched out, and the cops are just like, we gotta let him play. Dude, I hope that guy gets some beers after work. We'll do that again because it's short.
Superstar doing something like that. To all your friends, in the moment.
So good. All right, well, I think that does it for the freakouts as we move into the second hour. What is my shirt? It's the Jumbo Shrimps, baby. Best minor league baseball team in North America. Florida. No, I'm just kidding. 2, 3, 4. We are the Jumbo Shrimp, here to play a game. Oh! All right. Welcome back to where we are now moving on from. Welcome back to my mind. We may play either or. We'll see if that happens or not. We'll play that by ear. But I have the questions queued up for sure. But
I figured that could be like a time thing where how many can you get as fast as possible?
Right. So happy 420. I feel fragile and strange right now and a little weird having a camera on me, to be quite honest. Here are the incentives. I also feel that way because, of course, we made it through another successful April Reels Day. To recap our news stories, Carly's, I almost called you Kathy. Kathy's cat, Jake, turned 42. Yesterday was April Reels Day. It was emotional. It was correct. Smooth jazz ruined Carly's day and gave her music torture, she thinks, and made her think about dead people in apartments.
Yep.
Final Fantasy VII Remake is fantastic, and everybody should check it out if they have a chance. I absolutely loved it. It's like they took your childhood dreams and brought them up to date. Haircuts at home. Carly gave herself a haircut at home. It took her 2 days, which is insane. Did Jackie shake me to my core on April Reels Day again? Absolutely. Hero 2 HCS. Honestly, Lexi, I think, came out of left field and did me one better. I will archive that, and it is in my VODs on Twitch, and I'll archive it to YouTube so that you can enjoy that. Also, the show Too Hot to Handle is the best trash reality TV going. It is a bunch of super hot people getting surprised when they come to the island, and the rules are no sex, no jerking off, no kissing, and every time they do something like that, money gets pulled from the prize pot. It is so good, and they're all idiots, by the way. BT dubs. Carly watched Detroit Rock City this week and wants to remind you all that it was good. Fiona Apple's new album just came out, and it is called Fetch the Bolt Cutters, and it's fantastic. And we did a really fun week in Freakouts. There you go. That's this part of the show. Now we're going to bring on some guests. We're going to grill them about their week, and we're going to celebrate 420 with them. I am actually just going to send the invites right now.
Wait, can I do something? Talk about something that made me really happy real quick?
While I'm doing this, that would be the perfect time for it.
Okay. Something that really just warmed my heart yesterday. Instant Replay is now wearing a t-shirt with my artwork on it.
Nice.
So are my parents.
Very cool. You should have gotten a picture. We could have posted it up. What's you put
I'll just put my business in the
put your website in the thing.
Lee Goodspeed, that's my name. Hence Carl's bad speed. Yada yada yada. There you go. It made me so happy to see something that I worked really hard on getting that website up and running, and now to see that it works and that the shirts are cute and that everything is going like it's supposed to. It made me so happy. Is that a good little boy I hear? Congrats.
What?
Thank you. That's what Do the Do said.
Am I a good little boy? Am I the good little boy?
No, I don't know. Do the Do said it.
So I just sent an invite out to Ed Larson and Andrew Short to join us as soon as they want. Hopefully they'll pop in very soon. Until then, we'll vamp as much as possible. I'm starting to freak out a little bit. Happy 420, everybody. I told myself I wasn't going to have any wine until 9, and that's going to be tough. But honestly, I should enjoy it. I should feel this. And not numb it with the wine just yet, because this is the pure, the essence, the pureness of it. I guess I'll talk about incentives one more time because I don't know what else to talk about. I'm freaking out, man. I don't like books. Here we go. Nightbot has this to say about incentive: $4.20 for an
was
off-screen
good.
rip. $5 and we will change our background to $10, and you can choose one of us to perform a karaoke song of your choice. Donate right there. And there is the link for donations. You are freaking out, man. Was he named Andrew Short because he actually is very short? I mean, I'm assuming no, but who knows what the genetics are? I haven't met. Have I met the rest of his family? I can't remember right now for some reason. I'm not sure why.
You know his sister?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've met her, but like, I want to meet like his grandfather and shit. You know what I mean?
Oh,
I want to meet his fucking granddad and shit.
Oh,
Yo, what's up, 80
yeah,
people in
Andrew,
chat?
he's him.
Thank you for joining, and
That's
we
where
are.
the boy talk
I
comes from.
kind of want to make you sing a fish song. Holden, please. I would love to. $10 and force me to sing a song. I have not asked Ed or Andrew if they would be down to sing karaoke tonight. I will ask them when they pop in, so don't necessarily donate for that just yet because I don't want to give you a sad when one of them is like, I'm not fucking singing, brah. Because I don't know what people's deal are. Some people don't want to sing. Some people don't want to dance. And I don't want to make anybody uncomfortable. This is about enjoying ourselves and having some fun friends on stream. You know what I mean? That's what it's all about, chat. But yeah, I'd love to. In fact, I'd have some time to fill before these boys pop in here. So now would be a good time. I love Bouncing Around the Room, Wolfman's Brother. We've got She's a Man Baby, 5 from Entrapment, FF7 remake background, preferably with waifus. Dude, you got it, man. I am disgusted at myself for how attracted I am to Tifa and Aerith and even Jessie in the game. Let's see, FF remake. Women. Let's just type women and see what pops up in the images
Oh, that's a good idea.
here. I don't have a good one with Jesse, but I've got. Yo, what's up? Ed Larson is connecting to audio. Ed Larson is connecting to audio. Why is it still doing it? Yo, now you're on. What's up, dude?
How you doing?
Chillin', man. We welcome to the 420 edition of the Week in Review. Come on aboard the light show rocket ship that is our world right now.
What's going on?
Of
What's
course,
going on this week?
Chillin', man. Of course, Ed. You won't be able to partake. She's a Man Baby with 2420 from SOT. You each get a karaoke song of your choice and do an off-screen rip. Thank you so much. So we can't do anything on screen, but if people donate $4.20, we will be doing something off screen, and you are welcome to join us. I'm gonna do that right now. I'm actually removing us from the feed, but you still might want to move your head.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna get it in 2 seconds. I need to get this back.
Yes. Yeah.
And we've got Andrew coming in. Are you guys good? I'm gonna put us back on the screen.
I'll take care of myself. I'm good.
Okay, cool.
Thank you.
All right, Andrew's coming in soon too.
Hey, Holden.
Yes, sir.
Can you share the music with us so we can hear it? Or
Okay.
share
So check it out, Ed. I think I'm really liking this format, and I want to be able to archive it to YouTube. So I'm not actually playing. Nice, good work. I'm not actually playing your music, but what I am doing is I put in Nightbot. Check out the dope playlist made on Spotify Ed made on Spotify for 420. There's a link to the playlist, and I welcome all of you to put that on right now. There's amazing tracks happening on there. That I don't want to play because I don't want to get pulled off of YouTube. She's a Man Baby with $69 from Scurrilous TV with the hoe. Thank you so much
Who else could it be?
for the $69, you fucking awesome dude.
Whoa!
Yeah, thank you so much. Let me change this background here. Unbelievable. He's dropping 69s left and right, man. Ed, this has been happening like crazy since Friday.
Really?
Yeah.
69s.
Yeah, it's always 69s, it seems.
Oh, I need to get my.
Greatly
That's great.
appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. I need to change this background as per the request to the waifus. And oh shit, what was it called? And yeah, Ed, how you doing?
Dude, I'm doing good, man. I'm hanging in here, having a good 420, wearing my gear. I'm ready to go, dude. Where are my greens?
Yeah. What is the gear? What's the gear here?
my gear? My shit. You know,
Your
my
ma-
jumps.
your-
Check me out.
Your mask and your jumpsuit.
Oh yeah, I got my LeBrons on.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Hello, Andrew. Welcome.
Yeah, there he is.
What's
There's the
up?
boy.
How long has it been
What's
since
up?
Andrew and Ed have seen each other at all? Just
It's been a while.
I think, yeah, I would say at least 6. What's up, Carly? I would say, man, 6 months. I haven't been on a podcast with both of you since Roundtable.
right,
Oh my god.
Isn't
right.
that crazy?
That is crazy.
That's why we got to keep this party live, y'all. I'm just setting up my mic.
Hell yeah, dude. By the way, we cannot partake on anything on screen because of Twitch.
I'm way ahead of you.
Cool.
If I did, I would be so dead.
But if
I
people
feel
do
like-
donate $4.20, we will be going off screen and it may
Got
be
it.
doing something.
I have a little bit of a tea brewed that's a little off camera.
Nice, perfect.
It's got all the things a boy craves.
It's so nice to see you guys. It brings joy to my heart. I
She's a
just,
man,
like,
baby. Love you guys. Please sing Maggie. It's my favorite Cowman song. Fantastic. Sounds good. How do we want to do these? So people can, okay, I have not told you guys about this yet. Ed kind of knows. People can donate for karaoke songs. You guys are our guests. You're allowed to opt out of this. Are you down to sing karaoke songs or would you rather not have to do that?
I like stipulations.
Okay.
I like putting in stipulations. I'll go cheaper.
Yeah, I'll see
You know,
how
but like,
I'll see
Okay.
how long it takes my neighbors to get mad. That's
it's
strategically.
time. So I'm not sure how we're gonna do Maggie.
Oh, I'll follow along with you.
You want to do it?
I'll follow
No.
along with you, and you have to ignore what I'm doing if, or you can try to follow along with whatever. I'll just do it.
I've been in Cowman for like 2 years. Still don't know any of the lyrics. to
We
this song.
haven't done Maggie.
We don't do it that much.
No.
We don't
We
do
don't
that
do
much.
it.
Dude, I am fucking melting, by the way.
Oh yeah.
I'm doing everything I can, not just be moving like this.
Right, I
Did you-
am. I might have to pop open this weed or this wine in a
What?
little bit.
Did you take any little Mario bites too?
Maybe.
I might. Take a
Oh,
Mario
no
bite.
Mario, no Mario's.
I
No,
might take
no,
a Mario bite.
take it. You do what you're our guest on the show, Andrew.
Hey,
And
man.
Andrew, replacement
one.
drummer in Cowman, ex stand-up comedian,
Mhm.
current. The story must be told. Co-member, co-leader.
Co-founder,
Co-founder.
co-writer, co-boy. It's all
Welcome.
boys, and I'm one of them.
Welcome to the stream. You know, we've been changing the format around, and now we've decided that I think this whole thing's going to be, it's called the Week in Review, and it is
Okay.
us just talking about our week in a newsy kind of format, and then having guests on and asking them about their week, okay?
I'll be right back. I got to go give a guy ID for beer.
What? LA's so weird, dude. LA's so weird, bro.
He's gonna give it to like a 13-year-old kid.
get ID'd
That's
at
what
your-
he was talking about.
You get ID'd in your own home in LA, bro. That's how fucking
Amazing.
weird it is over there, dude.
No, you must have gotten some delivery or something.
She's a man, baby. Captain Foxy Foo with $4.20. The story must be toked. Enjoy this picture of Aerith and Tifa for a second.
Oh, is
Everyone.
it just for that background? I thought I had to do it too. I did
Nah,
it.
I wouldn't worry about it because sometimes you get eaten up by it and stuff. And
Okay.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna get a little device that will help the festivities keep rolling. I forgot I
sounds
had
good.
one, so
I put
I'll
the
be
camera
right
back on, by the way. I put the video back on. Okay, so
cool.
just know that. I love his hold screen. I gotta get a hold screen like that. That's so funny. So I was gonna ask my guests about their week, but they both immediately left. What kind of a talk show is this? What kind of a talk show is this? They both left.
Wait, hold on, I gotta take a piss. 1 second.
I don't know what to do. I can't have a guest segment without guests, guys.
Holden, do you want to do the either or?
Let's do some quick either ors. Give them to me.
Yeah. Okay.
Fast, lightning round.
Red Vines or Twizzlers?
Twizzlers.
Coffee or tea?
Coffee.
Novels or comics?
Ooh, tough. Comics.
Plaid or polka dots?
Plaid.
Piss or shit?
Piss.
Roses or daisies?
Roses.
Alligators or crocodiles?
Gators.
Oh, you're running out of time. Ping pong or tennis?
Tennis.
Ass or titties?
Titties.
Sweep or vacuum?
Vacuum.
Booze or beer?
Beer.
Dirty or clean?
Clean.
And you're done. That was 60.
I thought you said you're dead. I'm like, I'm dead. Why did I die? What kind of game is
You're
this?
dead.
All right,
No.
that was either or. You're muted still, it looks like, Andrew Short.
Oh.
Yeah, I bet you would say that to me, wouldn't you? You're not muted anymore, man.
I know what that needs. I know what the either or game needs. It needs the timer I used to have with the countdown clock on it.
What
You
was
gotta feel the
that?
pressure.
What was that?
I played a game with
No, it's talking about, did you, Andrew might have farted.
That
So
was a
Andrew.
burp.
No, I went
Yeah.
I'm growing a mustache. I'm gonna have Maggie. Well, I'm not gonna have her do this. I told her I'm gonna do this and she hated it. My friend who's a barber is all out of work. I'm gonna let this go another 2 weeks and I'm gonna bike to his house once it's lifted. We have the masks and everything. And I'm gonna have him shave the sides of my head and give me a mullet. And then I'm gonna have a mustache and a mullet just for a month. Cause who gives a shit? I'm a different person now, man. I'm crazy.
That reminds me, Andrew, how do you feel that Kalman wrote and constantly play a song called Maggie in which we are always just calling your wife like a whore and...
Nothing that hasn't been said.
You will fucking fire it? All right. So we like to talk to our guests now ask them about the week. So guys, checking in, how was the week as a whole?
Man.
When was that?
Yeah.
I know.
The last, set of days, we'll just say. The last, handful of days.
I took a shower yesterday for the first time in 6 days, and
Whoa.
I smelled in the shower. Like, as I was showering, I still smelled.
I
So
shower
proud of you.
I shower like every day.
We're all like, wow.
I'm getting back into it. I had a meltdown. Oof.
Really?
Yeah, I can't do this anymore.
You know what forces you to shower every day? Working out, which
yesterday.
gives you so much more energy and stuff. Got to find those at-home workouts or whatever you can do, man.
Yeah.
That's not gonna happen. Ed Larson, you've been have you been getting bigger or have you been getting smaller? The world wants to know.
I've been the same size since I was like 10.
Beautiful.
the
This
same
is
kind of
actually
stuff.
true. I've seen the pictures of you in Florida and the flip flops. You still are you still just fucking slamming those flip flops around everywhere you go?
I got two pair. I got a red one and I got baby blue, and I love them. I'm always kicking them around, but I try not to. I don't do it when it's raining or anything anymore. I have scruples now.
Oh, that's good. Thank you for that, because that's what I was complaining about. It's the dude in New York City on the subway in the rain and flip-flops that makes me want to throw up on the children of the world.
Like chugging through the gutters.
Man, baby, thank you so much, Scurrilous, for gifting a sub to Piffin Perp. Thank you so much.
I thought you loved feet, Holden.
What's up?
Aren't you a foot guy?
No,
Yeah,
this
you're
is
a
a
foot
common
guy.
misconception. I'm a heels
He's a
guy.
heels guy.
Honestly, a closed-toed heels guy. I like heels. I don't like you don't have to do anything with them necessarily. You don't have to step on bugs or anything. I just like you wearing them while we're having some sort of an intercourse or something.
But so you
Take note,
thought
Ed.
intercourse and just step on a bug in front of me? Are there?
Yeah, it's like they
step on it. Just mean just some coked out business dad in a Motel 8 hiring someone to step on bugs in front of you because it's the only way you can come.
It's so weird. It's these business guys. It's these top-level business guys that have to
Always.
it's like to get a promotion, they have to pick up the weirdest fetish. You know what I mean? Not to fetish shame or whatever. Don't come at me, chat. But I'm just saying, you know what I mean? It's always got to be peculiar, maybe would be a word to describe the fetish is all. Bug stepping is essential work. I just got slammed with dry mouth, so I'm actually going to grab some water. Why don't we move on to our next question? Ed, Andrew, what was the best part of your week this week?
Best part of my week. Best part of my week. You know what? I did have a really cool thing happen to me this week.
What's that?
On the podcast I do with Jeff, Thick Skin with Jeff Ross. we had our Dr. Fauci on, but it was played by John DiMaggio, who plays Bender.
Oh man, that
Yeah,
rules.
so he played our Dr. Fauci. It's hilarious, and I wrote the script.
Oh hell yeah,
That was
man.
fun. So Bender read my script, on the pod this week, and that was very fucking cool.
That's
I love that guy. I want
super
to make that
cool.
dude my father so bad.
That is super cool.
That's rad, man.
He's the best, by the way. He's the smartest dude in the world.
I love that.
Yeah.
I think we'll talk about the songs and stuff later. I can't even look at that screen.
Yeah, so that was the best part of my week.
That's awesome, Andrew.
That's
what about
really
yours?
cool.
Was it the shower?
The shower was a big one, definitely. Can we talk about doing drugs?
Yeah. Dude.
Okay. So I took the day off.
As long as you don't care that this is like going to be on YouTube or whatever, then I don't give a flying fuck.
One of these days, before I had a job, I took I took the day off. I just needed like a mental reset though, man. Like there's no different input coming in, so my brain's going nuts. So I just took a shit ton of mushrooms and laid down in Astoria Park like for hours, just staring at the sky and staring at the water. I listened to our EP. I listened to like music. It was so great. But it was amazing. It was amazing.
Is like, I know this is like lame to get into a little bit, but I got really into that book, The Artist's Way, by I forget her name, but she's really good, and she was married to a very famous filmmaker. James Cameron, his ex-wife, who he probably
Catherine
pays
Bigelow?
every month money or something. She made this book called The Artist's Way, and it was when I was in a rut creatively, career-wise, and everything, and I started reading this book, and it had you doing 3 things along with other stuff throughout the week. And one was every day wake up, and the first thing you do is write your morning pages, which is 3 pages of stream of consciousness. And the second one was a little weird, but she even said, like, if you're religious, this isn't about that, but do this, and it really helped me a lot, which was praying. And then the last one was take yourself on an artist date, and that could mean many different things, like with no one else, go to a museum, go to Astoria Park and lay down and listen to music, and you know what I mean? But like, do actually take time out of the week to like do something, to treat yourself in a creative way, in a inspiring way. And I should do, I don't stick to it as well as I used to, but really, really was very impactful. Very impactful. So anyways,
I want to go to MoMA when all this is finished.
Sure.
Like, once everything opens up, that's the first place I'm going.
PS1, dude, that's my favorite in Queens. Also, by the way, I've been going to Astoria Park. I've been going there to run. They blocked off the entire strip of street that is like Astoria Park and the water, so you can just spread out. Everyone's out, everybody's distancing and going on runs and stuff there, which is very cool.
People are still just standing in the middle of the bike lane texting, which is really cool.
You know what? I'm gonna revise my next question. I was gonna ask you guys what the shittiest part of your week is, but I don't want to get dark, so I'm just gonna ask you, what was the dumbest part of your week?
Dumbest part of my week.
Yeah, what was just the stupidest part? You know what I mean? Just like the most fucking whatever part. You know what I mean? It could be a shit you took
while you guys are thinking, a cute thing happened earlier today, it being a holiday and all. My roommates are celebrating as well. And one of them was looking for her phone and she couldn't find it. And she checked her face. Like, oh, I was just looking for my phone.
Yeah, that was definitely that's definitely happening these days today for sure.
Beautiful.
You know what's weird? Here's the dumbest part of my week. It was people keep trying to pet my dog when I walk him.
What is that, dude? How stupid! You're wearing a fucking mask. You've got a fucking HVAC suit on, and they're
it's mind blowing.
The dog's in an iron lung being wheeled down the street.
Yeah. So people like accosted Julie. This woman was eating like Julie was walking Rambo, and like she was eating the string cheese, and this woman with sores on her face, there's a bunch of string cheese in her hand. She just wanted to pet the dog. Jesus, what the fuck? What is true do they live?
Combination of sores and string cheese.
Ew, it's so gross. It's like a little kid's in a little kid's nightmare or something. You know
Did
what
she
I mean?
offer to share with Julie at least?
Oh, I'm sure they would have shared.
Wow, so we did bowl of cheese and murder fist, but it's actually I guess it's actually a real thing.
He
Bowl of
used to gross
cheese.
me out so badly.
Um
I used to want to vomit every time.
what was I gonna say? Okay, so petting the dogs. That's a dumb part of the week. Hi Lexi.
Oh, hey,
That's
Lexi,
my
what's
wife.
up? What's up?
She's good. She's running around. She's doing her thing. She's being a gal about the world. You know what I mean?
Just about town.
Looks like she's about to do some exercising. She's grabbing her little run shoes. Andrew Short. That is dumb, Ed. Andrew Short. What's the dumbest fucking part of your stupid week? Was it also the mushroom trip?
No, that was the coolest for sure. But there were parts that were really dumb because I did this once, like 2 weeks ago, and texted you. No, this is part of the dumbest part of my week. I did this 2 weeks ago and didn't learn my lesson because I texted you. But while I was still on mushrooms, I tried to watch Love Is Blind again, and it was
Stop.
horrifying. It was so
All right, so
terrifying.
I've been screaming about this earlier. Why do you keep doing that? I would never do.
No.
You drink red wine and watch that.
Oh, dude, no, dude, this is my life, son. I'm in the pot every day, baby.
Listen,
Watch,
blind.
like nature documentaries and shit like that.
No, or just weird, or just like body horror and stuff like.
No,
You know.
dude, you watch the most
No.
suggestible people on planet Earth agree to get married to strangers, and it ruins their lives.
ruins their
It's
lives.
Amazing.
Do you need the new show in your life? If you guys are not watching Too Hot to Handle, you need to fucking get into a rocket ship, blast off to the moon, and fucking stay there because I don't even want to look at you. Because they don't have fucking Wi-Fi out there, you fucks. So this show is going to make you piss and jizz at the same time.
Listen, jizz at the same time. Wow.
Both tubes are gonna shoot
you can
out, so you
do
better
as
be
a-
fucking ready.
As a penis owner, you can't do that, right?
And that show is Too Hot to Handle. It's
Dude.
Thinking about science.
that show is Too Hot to Handle. It is on Netflix. And this is the thing. A bunch of smoke show hot people. They all get together on an island and they think that they're going to be on some fun ass island fuck reality show, and they're all smoke shows and dumb as fuck. And then the thing goes off on the speaker and it's like, "Hello, here are the rules. No sex, no jerking off, no kissing." And every time someone does one of those things, a bunch of money gets taken out of the prize pot. But guys, they're so fucking dumb that they just keep fucking doing shit. And it is so fucking funny. It's just these vapid, moron, smoking hot people all just like in hot tubs and laying around, and everyone's like all dressed all sexy and stuff. And it's just like, guys, just don't do this for XYZ amount of days. Like eventually the show will end. And people cannot help themselves because they're just fucking morons. I'd be like, I'd just be in my quarantine essentially. I'd be like, I'm staying in that
it's not
room.
Really that different, except the not masturbating. That's just mean.
That's pretty cruel. That has to be against the
yeah,
law.
here are the donation incentives with the link. Someone asked how to donate.
Show like that.
There's the link right there to do it, and those are the incentives. But anyways, guys,
Do you remember Temptation Island?
yes.
Oh yeah.
I never watched it.
That was like the first reality show where it was just like they put couples on the island with a bunch of hot people, and just the hot people were instructed to fuck the couples.
Right. It's so good. That stuff's great. Any reality where they
We're in
just are
great
trying to, they're actively trying to destroy people's lives.
So great.
It's super fun for just not even that much money at the grand scheme of things.
You make like $5,000.
But
And you have to
they're
get married in front of your whole family to this scumbag.
They're just throwing their lives away.
Do you guys remember The Swan?
Oh,
That
yeah.
show? That was
It was the
that
same
would-
time
had
period
some
as
problems.
Temptation Island.
That
Yeah,
had some
was
serious
real.
problems. That and like Wife Swap was bizarre too.
Yeah,
She's
that's like a show you'd see on RoboCop. You know?
Wife
like-
She's a man, baby. We've got $4.20 from Swish Pod, so we'll do another little off-screen jammer. And it says, let's take this thing to the loony bin. So let's actively do that. We are off-screen right now. Enjoy Tifa and Aerith for 2 seconds.
I'm going to run to the restroom real quick. I'll be right back.
Hold it.
What's up? Oh, we're off the screen. I took us off the screen. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So just as a safety, if you want to move out of the way, just in case I somehow fuck up, but I can see that we're not on this currently on the screen.
Okay.
And this, I just, I have my self view off, so hold on once. I just have to.
I'm about to put us back on the screen. Is that cool, guys?
Yeah. Does it matter I figured out my karaoke incentive.
Sure.
Can I only do Disney songs?
All right, Ed only wants to do Disney songs tonight if you donate for Ed to do music.
Only Disney songs.
Hades, it's not legal. I don't think it's completely legal where I am. So I don't want the Twitch lords to destroy my life because it's really good what I got going on here.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't want to fuck you up, so maybe we should pick something else. I mean, they're the most lethal.
Oh no, Disney songs is fine. That'll be fine.
Okay.
Yeah, you'll be good on that. Okay. Or not, who knows, or not, or I'm just messing, it is what it is. Okay, so we've got 2 karaoke songs of our choice, but if that's just Carly and me, or maybe I'll give it away to somebody. But we've got 2 of those, and Maggie, for me, Fat Winch, I think I might do that at like the guest changeover or something like that. If you don't mind waiting for that. By the way, you guys are more than welcome to hang out with us and Greg Stone after this if you want. But I also
I'll say hi to Greg Stone.
Cool.
For sure.
Yeah, whatever you want, and you can take off one out. Whatever you want to do. It's loose. It's easy. We're hanging. We're having a good time.
Ed, what are you doing for the rest of the night? 'Cause
Yeah.
it's like 1 p.m. there.
I'm gonna actually do Instagram Live with Henry later. We don't know what's
cool,
gonna
man.
be.
Awesome.
Around,
Very cool.
3 o'clock. Yeah,
I'll
so-
retweet whatever and try to hop in that.
Yeah. We're just gonna pop on for a little bit.
Please.
Oh, yeah.
I'll keep an eye on that. That sounds like a lot of fun. What's up, by the way, everybody in chat? Bigums, Smutty Potty, Hades, something I guess, and really play video games, Scurrilous, Entrapment. Just shout out to everybody hanging out. I haven't been able to. I'm my mind's zipping around a bit more right now, so I haven't been able to keep up with a lot of the comments. But thank you so much for joining us.
Jesus, Holden.
I had to honor.
It's a fucking show.
Dude, we're living in the future, man. This is it. This is I don't even want to say this is entertainment because I can't necessarily claim that, but get your shit together, Holden. Jesus, Chad. I'm just trying to have a bit of a goof.
Yeah, we're just hanging out.
We're just having goofs, bro.
Yeah.
And Trevor, just look at Tifa. Look at her. She's hanging. She's having a good time. All right. I was gonna. My last question for the interview segment of this show is gonna be this. What are you looking at? What are you looking forward to? And what do you got going on next week? I love this show. I love these questions. It's just like
This
we're in
is
like a
so
mandatory
mean.
quarantine. Nothing's happening.
Nothing's happening.
Like nothing. Like less than nothing's happening. And Holden's like, so next. Sit on my ass.
I'm just trying to provide people with something to fucking stare at.
No. Good. It's been good. Actually, it's been great. Me and Travis have been working really hard.
Jesus.
Missed it. I also ate another candy.
Awesome. Thank you, Darcy Lee Gray. I need Ed to sing Under the Sea from Little Mermaid. Thank you in advance. Happy holidays. So we're going to do that. Ed has requested only Disney songs for the donations
I'll be back
for
in
him.
A back in a second.
But what was I going to say? I will say, I wanted Ed to hear this too, though. I will say May 1st, though, Andrew, and I'll repeat this for Ed. I'm going to do Ed, you're back.
Because I heard you.
I'm going to do a 12-hour stream on May 1st. That's Friday. To raise money for COVID relief.
Oh, cool, man.
And I was hoping to maybe hit you up, Ed, about doing a Brighter Side Live for one of those hours. I want to hit up you, Andrew, and do something. I don't know.
Amber will do it too.
Dress like lizards and just try to make out through the cameras.
man.
I just
Oh,
want to,
yeah.
whatever you want to
Please
do.
Oh
Yeah,
man,
that
a
sounds great,
lizard
dude.
hour. would be
Oh,
great.
dude, it's the lizard hour.
It's the lizard
That's
hour.
that's a Bob Seger song.
It's
the lizard hour and the tongues are flicking true.
Viva Latina said round table. I mean, I'm definitely going to try to get on as many LPN folks as I can, but I'm not going to force anybody to do anything. So we'll see what we figure out in terms of that. Whew, man.
What are we gonna do? Are we gonna do stuff like this?
I'm thinking maybe a week in review, but we could talk about it. We can figure it out.
I'm zooted. It rules. It rules. This is the best day of my life.
And now a bunch of people are staring at you on a camera. How many people are watching right now? We have 83 people staring at you right now, Andrew. They're all looking at you with their eyeballs.
Fewer than earlier. That's all I
They're
do.
hanging with us.
What else?
Ed is gonna do Under the Sea.
Ed's gonna do
And then-
Under the Sea when he comes back, and I guess we could go ahead and yeah, maybe I'll do something. I don't know, guys. Whatever, dude. I could do a guided meditation. We could do a story type segment too, a story must be told type deal too, if you want for your time. And yeah.
Okay, tight. Reed's had to go into the city every day for work.
It's so crazy.
Like,
I want to have him on this program at some point. Maybe that's what we'll do. That's a good segment for the next one. Have Ed or have Doug. She's a man baby with $14.20 from Harlequin. Thank you so much. The story must be told. Thank you all for helping me
must be told.
keep it on the brighter side. Also, it would make my week to hear Eddie sing Hakuna Matata. So there you go. We have 2 songs for Ed. What was I gonna say?
You were talking about getting Doug too.
We'll get Reed and Doug, and we'll talk to them about just being an essential worker and going out into the city every day and what that's like. We'll interview them for that. That'll be the next. That'll be maybe a little spookier edition of the Week in Review, but maybe we'll do that the next one we do.
What does Reed do that requires him to leave?
He makes like perfume.
Yeah.
It's weird. There's a loophole. I don't know how much we should really talk. Should we really not talk about this or what? I don't want to get him in trouble.
Yeah, I don't know. No, he just has to go in.
He just has to go in.
He said it's very weird.
He just has to go in.
The city's empty. He's saying, but he gets staggered. He has to go in at like noon until 8.
Oh,
so,
weird.
Like, he's seeing such a bizarre part of the city all the time. It's so weird.
I'm just scared of like the New York City zombies people taking over, from what I've heard, which is a little frightening. You know what I mean? Like, so you just don't want to be up in those guts.
No.
Right
Guns,
now.
man.
Gotta cross the water. Zombies hate water. Gotta
Yeah,
cross it.
gotta cross the water. Gotta cross the
cross it.
bridge.
Cross it,
Absolutely.
Get off the island.
Slap it. Get in the water. Get it all greasy around you.
Absolutely.
If you
Absolutely.
get thirsty.
This imagination train.
This water is so good.
It's in books, Carly. You gotta,
What did you just say? What did you just say?
all this information.
Oh, by the way, someone
That's your
donated
way
for you
of
to
saying
sing
read
Hakuna Matata, Ed.
Oh,
Oh
man.
yeah.
And so why don't we go ahead and drop
Under the Sea?
why don't we go ahead and do Under the Sea, because we got a little catching up
So
to
I
do.
just blasted on my computer, right?
Yeah, just blast it. It doesn't sound amazing, but it's just fun to see you have fun.
All right.
And maybe
All right.
maybe when you sing this song on the internet, it'll make the world a little better.
I'll do my best.
We do a lot.
I'm gonna.
Yeah, are you playing the piano right now? Is that what's happening?
Seaweed is always green. You don't dream about going up there, but that's a mistake. Just look at the world around you. Right here on the ocean floor. Such wonderful things surround you. What more is you looking for? Under the sea. Under the sea. Darling, it's better. Never it's better. Take it from me. Up the shore, then work all day. Out the sun, just live away.
Darcy Gray says, "What is my life?"
Full time float under the sea. Down near the beach, she's happy as the waves they roll. The fish on the land is happy. The got the fish in the bowl is lucky, for they have the Western fate. But wonders the boss are hungry, the guests going to yum their plate. Oh, under the sea, under the sea. Nobody beat us, fry us, and eat us in the freeze. Hey, what land folks love to cook. Under the sea, we off the hook. We got no troubles. Life is the bubbles under the sea, yeah. Under the sea. Since the life is sweet here, we got to beat there naturally. What is this part? Surgeons in the rain. They get the urge to start to play. We get in the spirit. You got to hear it under the sea. The dude plays the flute, the cop plays the harp, the place is the place, the bow plays the sharp, the bass plays the brass, the chump plays the top, and the flute is the duke of soul. Yeah. Break it, the play, the links and the strings, the trout and the rock, the blackfish she sings, the smelt, the
It
sprout,
just turns into a Kid Rock song.
Yeah, what is this?
Oh! They're everywhere, man. The fish will be gone. Our oceans are filled with plastic. 60% every year. Less
It's
fish.
getting dark. It's getting dark.
Yeah, dude.
Stop eating sushi. Stop it. You're killing the world. 3, 2, 1. Oh, under the sea.
Another $69 donation from Scurrilous. Thank you so much.
In the lagoon, it's music to me, yes. What they got, a lot of sand. We got hot crustacean, man. Get a little clam here, get a little jam here under the sea. The slug here, cutting the rug here, under the sea, you know what I'm saying. All right. Easy little snail here, know how to whale here. That's why it's hotter under the water. Yes, with a luck here, down in the bucket under the sea. Yeah. Crack, 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 crack.
That was one of my favorite things
That was
maybe ever.
man, that was
really
great.
special.
And as soon as you got halfway through the second verse, I was like, he's gonna do the whole fucking
Yeah,
song.
you did the whole thing.
Oh
They
my
said that
god, that's
Ed's
so
really
funny.
going for it, and that's just what Ed does.
Chat
He just
is
goes for
Commits.
it.
thrilled right now.
Commits.
Chat is absolutely thrilled right now.
Thank you so
believe
much,
the
Chat,
racist
for
when
creating
she brought
moments
the
like this.
claws? She brought the dinosaurs in.
That's great. I mean,
Wow.
honestly, and I love the message. Stop eating sushi. It is really just not good food. I've tried to like it. It's not that good. I have to drown it in wasabi and soy sauce, and I could take it or leave it. Burger. I'm a burger boy through and through, boys and woman.
I got a burger around here somewhere.
Fantastic, Ed. Well, stick around if you want to see Ed do Hakuna
I want that
Matata.
on your gravestone. I want that on your tombstone. Here lies Ed Larson. I've got a burger here somewhere.
Man, baby, charmingly melancholic. Thank you so much for the 23 months.
Yeah, that's funny.
I fell asleep and it brought me back to life. That's amazing, charmingly melancholic, and thank you so much. We have almost 90 people staring at Andrew right now,
Oh my God,
looking at
that's
him
so
and wanting
uncool.
him to perform for them and entertain them. Andrew, what do you have to say in response?
I thank you. I thank everyone for coming here. For believing me. I've been drawing. I've been drawing stuff, but
I love
I can't really do anything.
the drawing you did of Trump recently was really good.
Oh, thanks. I think I have it.
Can you
here.
show it?
If
I
you
loved
want
it. I was honestly thinking about that. I mean, if you did things like Prince, I mean,
Yeah, I
that's a
draw
print
pictures.
worthy.
I draw
piece there.
pictures of really angry dads.
I love it.
This is my Trump one,
Isn't that great?
and then I got one of just a mad dad.
Did you draw it angrily?
It's no, I just like to make it look like a 7-year-old drew it. That's my aim with all this stuff.
It's so great.
This
It's
one's-
great.
This one's my favorite.
You should publish these.
I love your
I know,
style.
I know.
I know.
Yo, somebody asked what the cool scrolls behind you are.
Dude, okay. They're very special. You can get them on Amazon for $36. I don't know what any of it means, but it's very calming. I've got this whole Japanese Zen vibe.
Right.
I got one of those, got one of these. this is a brand new apartment, so I'm really making it mine.
I feel like that's my problem. I have a bunch of like scary clown pictures all over my bedroom
Mine's very
walls.
chill. Mine's very chill.
And it
have a
kind of, I
family
feel like it
friend
keeps me
sister.
up late at night. I'm scared that the clowns are going to come after me. I'm scared that they're going to try to sleep in bed with me.
And you just play the eeriest music. Too,
Right,
when you
I
go
was
to
like,
bed. It's so weird. It just
Windows screeching isn't the song.
Yeah, it is. It's really, maybe I need to kind of look at zenning out a little bit, and the
That's the
bedroom
move.
especially. Yeah. But the bathroom I like, because my bathroom's pure sex. Just
Right.
black walls, cheetah claws, you know, paintings of
Birds.
people fucking and
caged
sucking
birds
each
that
other.
just
Yeah. Right.
Just watch you when you're doing naughty bad.
Oh,
bads.
just so bad in there. It's the only place I'm bad. I don't get bad in any other room in the house. I have a rule, but I'm so bad in there.
The
I get
naughty cavern.
Oh my God, I get so bad.
I like it when you're bad. I like it when you're a bad boy in the bedroom.
Oh
with
my
your
God,
bad-
when I'm
with your
a
bad bottom.
strong little bad boy in the
With your
bathroom.
bad bottom. And your
Oh.
mom walks in, you got a bad bottom. Bad privates. You have bad privates.
And I'm just like,
This is great. This makes me feel like I'm at band practice.
Wash harder. You better wash harder.
Welcome to the Week in Review. We are a little over halfway through our stream. We've got comedian Greg Stone joining us at the 9 o'clock hour. Right now, our guests are Ed Larson,
Hour.
the or also known as the Hamburger Boy of Los Angeles, and yeah, there it is. And he
man.
literally he finds them constantly on his person. He always has them. He has a backpack. He carries them around it. And of course, local mushroom addict Andrew Short. And welcome to the stream. I have no more questions to ask you. I know everything about you, and nothing's happening. So I guess Andrew, would you like to sing a song?
I can try. I just like my neighbors might get a little mad.
Oh, okay.
Maybe
You could whisper it, or it could be a quiet
Oh.
song.
Oh, dude, I do an ASMR song.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Do an
Yeah,
ASMR
I'll
song.
crank up the volume.
Yeah.
I have to have a recommendation though, right?
Well, what do you want? Maybe chat could give us a recommendation. We got a donation for 2 karaoke songs that are just dealer's choice.
Okay.
Ooh, all right. Do one of those.
I was trying. Have you ever do some seal, Andrew? You ever done any seal?
I could get some seal. I could get some
That could
seal in.
be
Yeah,
Crazy.
Kiss from a
wanna
Rose,
do
Andrew. You
Crazy?
could whisper that.
Okay, I'll do Kiss from a Rose. I need to get the lyrics up though.
Yeah, so pull up. I just go to YouTube and I pull up the name of the song and the word
Yeah,
karaoke, and
Done.
you will always get especially for a song like Kiss from a Rose, where
I can
like
do this.
that's a
Andrew, you
karaoke
really well.
classic. And of course, you know what? I'm gonna throw this out there, especially for our guests. If you're like over it, you can just be like, I'm done. You know what I mean? Just like try to follow through.
Dude, I don't even know what time it is. I have nowhere to go. Kiss. I looked up Kiss by a Ross. I bet there's some real funny Friends parodies.
It's like a Friends parody.
I'm just gonna-
Ugh.
Just eat a bag of shit. I'm just gonna pull up a
We're
bag
in
of shit.
Central Perk. Ugh.
But
I don't even
can
know
play-
enough about the show. I feel like off the top of my
I
dome.
can play my volume through this, right?
Oh, can you?
Yeah.
You just share your screen.
Yeah, you should the audio. Okay.
Look,
The trouble with this, or I mute myself during you sing, because as soon as someone else hops in to talk, that's what chops it
Oh,
up.
it'll disrupt it. Okay, my neighbors are gonna super hate this, so I definitely can't do the whole song.
Okay.
But
Why don't you do this? Why don't you do this? Why don't you not even have the music up? Just play the karaoke track and just whisper the song.
Okay.
8:42.
okay, I'll do that.
Where are
Yeah.
your neighbors?
Do you have like
do that.
shitty neighbors?
100%.
Oh, no. You just moved there. Oh no.
I'm so sorry to hear that, buddy.
Sorry.
My heart goes out to everybody who had shitty neighbors during this time.
For real.
Here we go.
For real, for real.
Okay. Can you hear it?
No, but that's fine. We don't need to hear it. We just want to. Oh, you
There you
really
go.
can do that. That's amazing. $14.20 from Ronnie Dykes. Andrew sings anything from Randy Newman.
Do that.
No, he hates short people. I'll sing short people. I don't know how it goes. Let's go.
All right, I'm mute, so you
Wow, I can't believe how well this is playing through.
There used to be a great town. The lights on the dark fucking side of me.
Ooh, yeah, mama. You remain. Yeah.
That's the high and I never knew he said that. But did you know that when it snows, my eyes become the logs and the lightning
Baby, yeah. Ooh, pour some honey on it, little boy. Oh, now he's a man. Now he's a big man. Oh, yeah. Make your neighbors squirt, squirt.
I don't know if I can do much longer. Okay, I think I was breaking the rules there. So
That was crazy how well it played through the. I didn't know you could do that. I'm going to have to learn that.
I think.
Yeah.
Am I still doing it? I want to make
No.
sure I'm not doing it.
It's
No.
it turned off.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know how to do that
I'll just be like my
either.
parents. I'll be like my parents on every single. What the? What?
Also, we did get a $4.20 donation, so I am going to take us off the screen for a second.
Let me know
Right when
when
I
you're
get
good.
back
So
on.
where I'm gonna wind up on this magical little golden highway we're on.
Yep, we are still crickling and crackling down the street. I'm putting us back on the camera here.
Oh, I'm not ready.
Okay.
I'm gonna duck.
I'll just
Anyway.
turn my camera off because my thing has to heat up.
Don't freak out. Your thing has to heat up?
Yeah, dude.
Oh, now I know what you're saying. I thought
I'm
you
a
were
lo-
saying your
yeah.
camera has to heat up.
Oh yeah. It has the bulbs in it. I'm just like blowing off another light bulb.
You have an
like,
old-timey,
light bulb after
like-
light bulb after light bulb.
It's for like the 1800s. Yeah, there's like a man like cranking it. All right,
He's
I'm
very
gonna
sick.
put the camera back on, Carly. Okay, I'll put the camera back on. Andrew,
What's up, man?
how you doing, man?
I'm good, man. I don't know, dog. I'm feeling good. It's just like I need to see people.
Here's a
Gotta
question.
see
Yeah,
people.
here's a.
Gotta
Well, you're
see
looking at
them.
me right now, and I'm asking you
Okay,
questions.
That's why when you asked, I was like, 100%.
So here's
I
my
need some
final
company.
question for you guys of the night. I have one more question. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you?
Overweight. God, no.
Dude, I do mushrooms all the time. That's not good.
That's super bad, dude.
That's
right now,
wrong. That's
no
wrong
one's
with me.
doing that, man. Everybody else is hunkered down. Is like, if anything, they're just drinking vodka. It's like we're like Russians or something over
Oh,
here.
I'm drinking a lot too. Don't worry.
Oh, for sure. I'm about to
Watch
pop
out.
open some wine. I wanted to wait, force myself to wait until 9 p.m. Which, you know, so I'm about to get into that. But I guess let's move on to another song. We're almost to Greg Stone. So I guess should we do? Are you ready for Hakuna Matata, Ed, or do you need a little more time?
Let me pull it up.
Sounds good. Sounds good. While Ed pulls it up, what's right about you?
I'm
What-
I'm a selfless lover.
Okay. You just give it and give it and give it
I give and give and give until
That's
there's
really
nothing left to
nice.
take.
until
Nice
you
and
just
happy
are a
for Maggie,
husk of a
although I would-
person.
Just until I'm just
That's
slippery and
nice.
exhausted.
Dude, I couldn't imagine just the look of you during that moment.
me
Just
climbing
covered
you.
in sweat, trenched in sweat after like a 8-hour, 10-hour session. Yeah, just covered in.
Thank you
in...
for fucking me. Thank you so much. That was really fun.
Ed, what's right about you?
What's right about me? Everything's right about me, baby. I'm doing good. You know, I'm surprisingly fine through all this. I don't understand why I'm able to deal with it so well.
We're hyper. You're a bear.
I don't-
You're a
I don't like-
hyphenator.
Yeah. I can just my mind. I feel like time's going by so fast, and as like a defense mechanism, my mind is just eliminating this from my memory as it happens.
me too.
Like, moment to moment, it's already gone. Like I don't even remember. I don't even know who you are, or anything.
Right.
So
I just don't even think about the future. I feel like trying to think about the future and plan is like super dangerous. So I'm just like this is just lightning fast for me. And by like 5 p.m., I'm like wasted anyway. So I've just been cruising.
I have just been battling. I've been fighting with time. I've been fighting alongside time. Time is a crusader. Time is a destroyer. Time is blind. Time.
I've been playing tons of Grand Theft Auto
Really?
San Andreas, and I am living my life.
Dude, Final Fantasy VII Remake has just changed my life in a
I know, I gotta
positive
get
and
that.
meaningful way. I love it
Gotta
so
get it.
much, and I honestly, I'm a little scared of what's gonna be like on the other side of that game. And as game releases slow down, I think there's gonna be like another
Yeah.
wave for me of like, wait, what? You know what I mean? Yo, I'm worried. Now I'm scared about my neighbors because I'm being paranoid. While you do this, Ed, I'm gonna like put up a soundproof curtain on my hallway. So enjoy, guys. This is Ed singing Hakuna Matata.
Ed, I miss you so much.
Hakuna Matata. Let's go. Oh, this one. Hold on, I gotta find a new one. This one sucks. Sorry,
This one's bullshit.
it didn't move with the words.
They need a bouncing ball.
Hakuna Matata. What a wonderful phrase. Hakuna Matata. Ain't no passing craze. It means no worries for the rest of your days. It's a problem free
That's really good.
philosophy. Hakuna Matata.
That's really good.
Yeah. Come on, Rambo. Yeah. Yeah, boy. Yeah. Next time, brought real animals. Why, when he was a young warthog, when I was a young warthog. Very nice. Thanks. He found his aroma like a centipede. He could clear the savannah after every meal of a sensitive soul, though I've seen thick skin. And it hurts that my friends never stood downwind. A shame. That is a shame. The change of a name. Oh, what's in a name? I get downhearted. How do you feel every time that I... Oh, but not in front of the kids. Oh, sorry. Hakuna Matata. A wonderful phrase. Hakuna Matata. It's no lasting phrase.
Ed, you're amazing.
No worries for the rest of the day. It's all problem free. Philosophy. Hakuna Matata. What's a grub? Oh, you know, it's a fucking bug that you eat, you know, because you don't want to be around those things. Yeah, it's good. It's filled with goo. Ah, that's a crunchy one. You guys know what's going on. The forest is for losers. I mean, the savannah's for losers. Let's face it, the forest is beautiful. Look at a waterfall. There's even going to be an older lion that you may know from your past arrive soon, and you're going to fuck it. And you're going to have sex with that lion. You're going to be the king, and you're going to... And at the end of the movie, they're going to present it like they did you. Yeah, Hakuna Matata. Hakuna Matata. Hakuna Matata. Hakuna. It means no worries for the rest of your days.
Scary.
It's all problem
It's
free.
scary.
It's
It's really upsetting.
Hakuna Matata. Hakuna Matata. Hakuna Matata. Hakuna Matata.
God, I'm glad I have wine now.
Oh my god.
Hakuna Matata. Ah, Matata. Hakuna Matata.
What?
Ah, yeah.
Keep saying it. Keep saying it.
Yeah. www.carefund.com.
Carefund.com. Thank you so
Good.
much for that, Ed.
That was
Man,
wonderful.
you said that a lot.
That
That
was
was
wonderful.
My
just.
cheeks
It
are
was
hurting.
so
It's
upsetting.
swelling.
And like
was-
the color of the mane against the color of your shirt was really unnerving because they're kind of similar.
It was
It's disgusting.
thrilling. It was terrifying. It was hilarious. It was everything I want in a moment. You know what I mean?
Art direction by Julie Rosen.
Yay!
Hey,
Thank
Julie,
you.
what's up?
Hi guys.
What's
Thank
up?
you.
Hey,
Hi. So good to see you.
Good to see y'all.
Hell yeah.
What a party. That's amazing.
Yes, thank you, Julie, for that. Fantastic, unbelievable work, Ed. Just, I don't know if I've ever enjoyed a karaoke on a stream more than watching you dressed up, singing Disney songs. And you know what? It's like you know what? I want to change the world tonight. Let's take turns. Imagine all the people. Andrew, do you want to go next?
No, I've never heard that. Never. No, I can't.
Mad about that.
Oh man, those people rule. That's the coolest life.
How about we'll do our own version, okay? One toke over the line, sweet Jesus.
Oh man, you know one of the people in that video. I'm sorry, I wasn't supposed to do that.
You were supposed to say one took over the line, but that's fine.
That's the only next line I know.
Sweet, sweet Mary, sweet, sweet.
God didn't do that. You did that. Fear and Loathing would be a good one to watch tonight. That's
You're
a
not
go-to
right,
for
Agent.
people. Half Baked. Let's talk about the movies we need to be watching this evening. Dazed and Confused might be my favorite one. It's just so chill. It's so relaxing. It's not going to threaten you. You know what I mean?
I mean,
What is the name of the movie? It's a horror movie where he goes in the sleep deprivation or the sensory deprivation tank.
Joker.
Anybody? And then he, no, there's like there's a thing. Chat, you can help me. I know you can.
It's Joker.
No, there's the
And then he gets all sick and he's just like, "Ugh."
no, he essentially loses his mind.
Clockwork Orange.
Altered States. I knew someone would-
Altered States with the Goat
name.
Lord. You know, I
That's what
I
I
should
like.
maybe try it again. I didn't love it back in high school. It was a
Yeah,
little
I saw
too
it.
much.
Yeah, I'll
Uh,
do it again.
Yeah, I would maybe check it out again. It's just very heavy, and it's one of those movies where you're like, man, this movie's still going, but like it's only been on for like an hour, but you're just like, jeez. Feels
What
like
do you guys-
Nice, solid.
How do you guys feel about the original Tron? I've
Love
never
it.
seen
Fun.
Yeah.
Fun, yeah.
Good.
I was
Fun.
surprised. I believe I put it on with Kissel actually, and I think we were both surprised at how much we enjoyed it. Jeff
Okay.
Bridges too is great.
Yeah,
I mean,
dude, Jeff Bridges rules, man.
Yeah.
The king.
yeah, he's fantastic. All right, we're almost done with the first hour. I think we've done all the karaoke we need to do. I've
Love
saved
it.
one for you, Carly, to do at some point, and we have Maggie as well. Unless you want to give it to Greg, which I do kind of want to see Greg sing something. We're gonna bring on Greg really soon. This has been an amazing interview. Again, you guys are welcome to continue to chill with us. Spotify's been posting Ed Larson's, Edward Switchblade Larson's Spotify playlist for this in honor of this day. Nightbot has been posting it. I don't think I have a command for that, but Nightbot's been posting it every 20 minutes.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah,
Thank you.
yeah. So check that out. First time watching Week in Review. Hi, everybody. What's up? So, Carla, we used to do the crafting stream. We've changed the format due to what's going on. And I love this. We're having guests on, and I'm excited now to keep doing this. And also just a bit of a news format so we can just talk about our week and everybody can talk about their week. Nightbot just posted it. Thank you so much, Nightbot. And the playlist, that is. And just, you know, really get in there and really massage what's happening. You know what I mean? And so, guys, that's why we're going to close out with one truth, one lie. And you can do it in whatever order you want. And you don't. And we just try to internalize it and but we don't actually even guess which one's what. So you can keep it hidden.
Okay.
I have to come up with a truth and a lie too.
No, just our guests. We don't. We're hosts.
What
We
the
don't-
fuck? Fuck you.
I'm off the hook. Sorry.
All right, fine. I will do that too.
No,
I will
don't
do
like
that.
it. Right.
All right, a truth and a lie. A truth and a lie.
I will start too. Okay.
Good. Thank you.
I get scared. I get scared when I run is one of them.
I get scared when you run.
And the other one is I took a razor and just cut the tip of my penis just a tiny slit.
Oh my God. Jesus
I'm
Christ.
gonna say the truth is the running.
We don't have to guess. Just internalize it. It's fine because I don't want. If you want to share something really real, I don't want people to have to.
Well, now I have to think of a new truth.
Who wants to go next?
Truth and a lie. Truth and a lie. All right. Truth is that this was the first burger I've eaten in a month.
That's not fucking. Come on, get a better lie than that, dude. That's pathetic.
Well, if that's true for him, that's pretty heartbreaking. He's the burger
I
boy.
mean, yeah, sure.
He's
I'm
the beef
fucking-
boy.
In my
He's the
life.
burger boy of LA.
I hate the Muppets.
I know that. Well, whatever, dude. Those are both terrible. Look up, Andrew. What do you got for us? Do you need more
I don't
time
have
to think,
anything better,
Carly? What do
so-
you got? You got yours?
I got
I know.
nothing.
I got one.
Okay, what's yours?
So I just say them. I don't have to. Okay, so one is I was born in Buffalo, New York.
Okay.
The other one is I was sitting
Man, baby.
by the third base field, like at a professional in baseball. It just fucking hit right in the head by a foul ball.
Right.
And like my eyes started to bleed. My dad was just screaming at me. He was like, "We have to go, we have to go." And then he made me drive because he was just fucking trash, just wasted. My head really, really hurt, and like my ears were ringing, and my mouth was bleeding. And he was like, "Just drive, just drive. I should have taken my other son." And so I got in the car with him. We're going down 675 real quick. He goes, "Take this exit," and I just pass out right into a tree, and that's how I got this scar right here.
Oh my goodness.
I never knew that.
All right, I'm gonna bring in Greg Stone. I'm inviting in Greg. Greg F. Stone. If you guys want to stick around, go for it. And
I'll say hi to Greg.
feel
I'll
free
say
to-
hi to Greg.
Greg.
Yeah, I gotta say hi to Greg.
right, you got to say hi to Greg.
Stone Zone.
He'll take you to the Stone Zone. He's in the Stone
Always
Zone right
does.
now. There it is. Uh-huh. There it
Nice
is.
to see you, Carly.
You too, bud. It really is. I was getting all emotional yesterday watching April Reels Day, just by the fact that there's Holden and Jackie and like having the
It was
the real
intense.
fri- the friend.
We did April Reels Day. I don't know, Andrew, if you don't know what that's all about, it's literally it's the day before 420, so you can forget the day after. Friends, family get together. Jackie and I are starting this holiday. We created it on page 7. You have to be in the same room normally, but we're changed the rules because of quarantine.
Right.
Greg Stone, how are you?
Hi,
What's
Greg.
going
Oh, it's
down?
connecting to audio.
Whoa.
There he is.
It is a big
Look
team.
who it is.
My God.
Look who that young man is.
I feel alive. Wow, so many beautiful faces.
Stone Zone.
Greg,
doing?
Baby.
we are
Carly,
hanging
I don't know
out.
if we met. Greg, nice to
I was
meet
gonna
you.
say, I don't know if we met before.
Carly's my co-host. She's also in my band, The Cowmen, and we used to do. She was in Murder Fist, and yeah, we do this stream every other Monday night called the Week in Review. This is, of course, the 420 edition, so things are a bit loopy, which has been fun. We've screamed at each other, we've hurt each other, and we're trying to heal right now in the final hour. We're trying to bring it back. You know what I mean?
What
Holden's
happened?
a real
Tell me
son
every.
of a bitch.
Hmm?
Holden's a real son of a bitch.
That's what I. You know what? I need you to tell me every single thing that happened before I got here.
Okay,
You can replay all of it.
here we go.
I don't skip a beat.
The first hour, we did a news segment where we talked about our week, right? But in a newsy way, it's so fun, and no one's doing it. And then in the second hour, we brought these two in. We talked. I asked them questions. I'm going to ask you those questions probably in a little bit. Questions. How was your week? What was the best part of your week? What's wrong with you? Questions that you answer. Actually, Ed legitimately wore lobster claws and sang Under the Sea because a fan donated $10 to watch him do that. Then he put on, he's only doing Disney songs tonight. That was his request. And then he put like a bear hat on and did Hakuna Matata.
It's a lion's
Lion.
It was a mane.
Lion's mane. It's Rambo's costume, actually. It's my dog's costume.
Your dog is Rambo?
Yes.
You and Rambo share costumes.
I want to put on my Baja. I forgot it was 420. Bear with me.
Okay.
I got this baby for it. It's 420.
Yeah,
perfect.
that's why you get those.
Looks great.
You got to wear the Baja.
The thing about those, they look good on everyone. Like, you can't not look bad in one of those.
I think
Dude,
they look awful on
perfect.
everyone.
Dude, I want to go to a fucking Korn concert with you in that.
You think I wouldn't take you and romance you at a Korn concert? When you haven't even met me for a moment.
I want to eat cheese dogs with you while a Korn concert is happening, but like away from the actual concert, so we only kind of hear it vaguely while we slam a couple of cheese dogs. Greg Stone, stand-up comedian, thank you so much for doing the show. I'm trying to somehow legitimize it by talking like this, and just I will continue to. Right? I'm trying to just make it feel real, even though it's a chaotic fucking disaster. But I just want to know, what was the best part of your week, Greg?
Let me tell you this. The best part of my week is happening right this moment.
Okay. That's a good answer.
This is, I'm filled with, actually, can I tell you a real one?
Yeah, give me a real one.
Give
me a real one.
My old friend Andy Fiore calls me and he says, buddy, I just brought you a Spumoni pizza. He drove to Brooklyn, brought me a fucking full pizza.
Wow.
Dude, I literally almost started crying.
Wow.
Like, you don't even know what this means. A full pizza.
That's so cool.
Is there good pizza in Astoria? Is there like particularly good pizza in Astoria? By the way, Greg lives in my neighborhood.
Astoria Pizza Factory is super good.
Yeah, there's a couple good places.
Dude.
We're all in the same neighborhood that's not Eddie and Carly.
Yeah.
Yes. Dude, I found the wing spot and they deliver.
Oh shit.
Yeah, but here's my thing with your wing thing.
What?
That you said that all the other flavors are bad except for one.
No, this is different. That was Drunken Chicken. Drunken Chicken's good Korean wings, but this is different. This is like, I feel like this is more true American, like tons of blue cheese.
Buffalo.
You can order IPAs and whatever drinks on the menu. And they do, on Thursday nights, they do special sauces. I got the normal sauces because we ordered on Saturday. They closed at 8, by the way.
Why not make them available every day?
I don't know. They're very special sauces, dude. And they're very special, dude. And it's called Blackbird.
Every day.
Some kind of businessman, Ed.
It's called Blackbird.
Blackbird?
Check them out.
Blackbird.
Check them
I'm
out.
gonna
They're not on
I'm writing it
Seamless.
down.
They're not on
gotta
Seamless.
call
I
'em?
called them up on the phone, but they have a website, Blackbird, dude. Check it out.
Blackbird wings?
Just Blackbird, bro.
That's so fucking cool. That's so fucking cool.
Ed,
Yo,
what do you think
are
about
We're
our wing spot?
Blackbird.
Yeah, we're just Blackbird. We don't give a fuck, dude. We don't even have to
Fuck
describe what we
you.
are. Yeah, exactly. It's a big fucking. And when I called them, they picked up. They were just like, "Fuck you, this is Blackbirds." I was like, "Whoa, dude."
What other offerings do they have?
Unreal mac and cheese.
Shut up.
It's
I told you to shut up.
It's rip your
That's awesome.
It's rip your fucking dick off your body. Delicious.
Wow.
They'll kill you.
I love it.
The guy stabs you when he gives you the mac and cheese, and then you just fucking die eating it. Ed,
Is that
He
the
goes,
place
"That's
where
my
the guy?
tip."
Is that the place where the guy reaches into your mouth and pulls it there, and then brings his mouth to there and just starts yelling at you?
If someone ever put their hand in my mouth at a restaurant, I don't even.
Then you're
I
gonna
would
hate
have to- I guess
Blackbird.
I'd
You're
probably
gonna hate
vomit.
Blackbird.
Oh, you're
gonna
gonna
hate
be
it.
Greg's. We spread your lips. Not you. I'm talking to a man now.
God, that
It's
grosses
not.
me out.
This isn't. But you know what I mean. We grab them. We pull them up, and like the original Blackbird, we feed. We feed into your mouth, and the tongue it licks up their eyes. That's what I like. That's no tip accepted. We say this is all for me.
feathers in my teeth for days. I love that place.
I love it, dude.
Fresh.
Ed, do you have any good? Are you ordering much delivery, and do you have any go-tos?
Not really. I've been cooking like a motherfucker. I went
We've
to
been-
the fancy. Yeah, well, I love cooking. So we've been going after it. We've been
Right.
Going after.
Thank you, Greg. That's why I was like, why does this camera keep going out? And then I'm like, oh yeah, that makes sense. Thank you.
It's so funny. When my camera went out, I was eating a cheeseburger.
Also,
That's so funny. He's must have been a blackout. Must have been a black. I don't know. Something with my connection. Mustard on his eyes.
also,
I
every
relate,
time,
my friend.
every
I
time,
relate.
every time Greg does flip his thing off, you see the Rad Dudecast logo. Check out the Rad Dudecast. That's a hilarious podcast. It feels like round table-y. I love it. I loved doing it. Down to do it again, by the way, sometime.
Holden?
What now?
Is there anything in there for that, or I'll just write it in chat?
Yeah, the Rad Dudecast. If someone wants to link it to so the people can see. Anyways, that was your promotion. I might say it one more time
God
later
bless.
because you did give me $10 to be on the show, which I really appreciate.
He gets one.
One. I'm a two-man guy. I'm always two. Everything I do is two. I open every door twice.
Right.
I take a nap twice a day.
But that's because you have obsessive
Also-
compulsive disorder and you need to work on that.
Similar sim, similar set. That's what I say. Are we allowed to be the way I am? Right? It's for
Yes,
you get it,
we
right?
all
We all
are.
Dude, are you kidding?
We're all a wreck.
don't
Look at
know.
Andrew's hair. We're all a wreck right now. We're a fucking
Okay.
disaster right now.
Very
let's,
good.
Let's intentionally.
If I-
Yeah, I'm down with that too. Just give myself terrible hair,
Oh,
Let's do fun hair day.
fun hair. We're doing bad hair. That's not even, dude. That kind of looks special a little bit. I might need to change it. There you go. That's pretty bad. It just doesn't make sense. I feel like. All right, we did weird hair. Now what the fuck do you guys want to do? Who gives a shit, right? Yeah, you've got fun toys. You've got fun toys to mess with.
that's a good one.
Who? Boba Fett?
Greg, who else has a fun mask on? You.
I'm I gotta get off this thing.
That's too small. Your nose is pressed up against the glass.
It's so close.
Wow, Ed. Or should I call you Shirley?
Your hair is seductive as fuck.
Yeah, ma'am.
Hey, how you doing? Would you like to buy me a drink?
Ma'am, you're our waitress. I'm trying to get 2 pancakes. It's 6 in the morning.
You'll
Man.
be swell. You'll be great.
Wait, is she singing show tunes now?
Wait. Stop. Yeah. Stop.
Leave the pancakes in the back. I want to eat you.
Oh my God! All right,
Can I throw a thing at you real quick?
please. This is, dude. We are
And
loose.
if I interrupt, you tell me. I'll respect the rules.
I'll tell you what.
That being said,
Uh,
what? Tell me.
I'll tell you what. I'll say a word. Let's come up with a word. I'll say spindulous. Spindulous.
Spindulous.
If
is
I
fun.
say
Better than sex
spindulous, then you know you've interrupted me, and we need to.
Real
You
word?
need to full
That's not a
stop.
real word.
Spindulous. If you interrupted me, go on. What were you about to
What
say?
does this mean?
appeal. Yo, it's kind of wizard-like. What was
Mhm.
that? E.T. Eddie Tunes. E.T.
What is
E.T..
that? What is
Home.
Spindulous. I made it up.
Oh, you made it up.
It's like when an orb is really good at revolving around on a table.
Why does it mean that?
Because I fucking made it up. Oh, Holden's mad about interrupting. Interesting. You know what? Peanut Gallery. Okay. I love you guys. And you guys are the reason why
said
I'm
that?
living my life. Oh, entrapment. He's fine. He's a rocket scientist, so he gets a pass. It's actually true. He's a rocket scientist. Greg.
I don't understand. Yes. Yes.
What were you about to
Here
say?
I am.
What were you about to say? I'm stressed out.
If you gave to me $100,000,
Okay.
dude, I wouldn't be close to being able to remember what I was trying to say. Find that money, and we'll put it to the test. Those words are lost. Those words. I hope they say goodbye to their wives because you're never gonna see them again. They're gone to sea.
We'll get back on the format. We have 69 people watching, and they all want to. They all want to know the answer to this question. Man, baby, thank you, Scurrilous, for gifting a sub to Dre. Thank you so much. Greg, I forgot what I was going to say. No, I'm just kidding. What was we're back on the interview format. What was the dumbest part of your week? What was the dumbest part of your
The
week?
dumbest part of my week was when I felt like an idiot, right? Because I had this deal going through. I've been trying to work this deal for a while.
Okay.
And so I work for
A
this
deal
company.
a deal to what? Sit in your fucking apartment? What is,
Working.
Dude, this is a deal.
really good
This is
deal?
like the kind of deal you wait for. It's one of them good deals. You know what I mean?
It's a real
like
Brooklyn
this-
deal
that
is
co-
what they call it. It's a real Brooklyn deal.
Thick envelope
Right.
full of papers. You gotta look through. Sign one. I don't know which one. Somewhere in there you gotta sign. That's how big this deal is. Big
Right.
envelope.
Huge deal.
So I work for this consortium
Okay.
of people who just come up with ideas, right?
Sort of like
And
a
you throw a bunch at
secret
them.
dark society kind of a situation.
Similar, but ties, and they're Jewish.
Okay.
But most of them are Jewish. You get it.
Okay. Yeah, I totally get what you're saying.
I just always pitch.
Right.
They call me back this week and they go, "We want to go with B13." B13. Now I got to get back into my documents. What the hell,
Right.
which one? What did I pitch them? I don't even remember.
Right. You're just you're just
So-
whispering more, like just trying to get more, just trying to figure out how to get more.
Yeah. So
Ignore
I
my
go through
wife.
My dockets. I will never ignore her. She deserves all of the attention.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Oh my
Okay.
goodness. Sorry. Keep going. Everything's fine. It
No.
sounds like. Did you hurt
So
yourself?
the man, yes.
Oh no, you hurt your head. Oh, okay.
Oh no.
Okay, everything's fine. She wants us to definitely get back on task. I know my wife. Okay, she wants us to plow through. She's okay. She's not like she's not like scary hurt. She's just bonked herself.
Disoriented.
God.
Yeah, she's fine. Go back on. What was all right? Dumbest part of your day.
Yes.
More. Working through the papers.
So I go through my idea, and let me just pitch you. The idea is pizza. We all love pizza, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Breakfast pizza. So they're like, we can make this happen. A breakfast pizza. And I was like, yeah. And they're like, well, what kind of bread? And I was like, let's put it on like a bagel, right? And they want to buy it. Turns out someone did this like a long time ago.
Yeah.
Pizza bagels.
So no
Bagel
one
bites.
double checked. Yeah, no
Right.
one checked
They
one
didn't-
checked the records.
They didn't
We
check
just-
on bagel bites.
A room
Money
full of
was
Jewish
lost,
people.
Andrew.
Money was lost.
Money was lost, dude. Big checks were written and cashed. No one checked. Now I'm calling my lawyer. I'm like,
Right.
Am I going down for this? I mean, I don't know. I didn't sign anything. They're calling me. So he's like, you're good. Don't worry about it. So I think we're good. But let me tell you, buddy, families are not eating now.
Dude,
because
just
of
put a
some
fucking
nitwit.
spin on it, man. Put a spin on it.
What spin?
Yeah.
Dessert
What?
dessert
Dude,
pizza.
you're-
Bagel.
Dude,
Eggs on it. It was good.
You
Dessert
smoke weed all the time and you don't know what bagel bites are?
Dude,
Bagel.
I-
Listen to you.
I can only know 5 things at any given time. Only 5. Right now, I know 4. The
What
people
are
I'm
they?
Talking to.
What are the 4 things you know right now?
Holden, Ed, Andrew, Carly.
Wow.
4. Plus
Just
1.
people.
I'm alive. I'm a man. I'm an emotional man. That's the only other thing I know.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So don't ask me any other questions like about science.
Solid foundation.
What if you took the breakfast and then you put the bagel on top of the breakfast?
It's like a pizza slice between 2 bagels.
No, just like upside down. Put it upside down is all. I'm
You
saying.
mean flip the
That's
script?
potent. You turned it upside down in the water. That's totally
Yeah.
inefficient. The thing is that
Or
a bagel is easy to
regu-
hold.
Regular pizza with cream cheese bagels on it.
Put it on a waffle.
Where were you this morning?
Put it on a waffle,
Dude,
says
I
Dawson
was, I was
Rawl.
taking you down, dog. I've been watching this like a hawk. I made one phone call. I made one phone call and you're dead.
I could have used that shit. Carly, hit me.
Man,
Well,
imagine
one thing
lots
I
of-
have tried, this is not breakfast
That'd be
pizza,
good.
but that I tried during this quarantine is a hot dog with egg salad on it and then Ritz crackers crumbled on top. That was fucking good.
All right.
Sounds like a dream.
Trust me. It was delicious.
That sounds great.
Yep.
Hmm.
So that's how my week's been. I lost about like $1 million I could have had.
I keep saying this. Dessert. Everyone loves dessert pizza. Dessert pizza. Just make a dessert pizza.
Holdo.
Bagels.
Let me ask you this. I want if everyone could address this. We don't do frozen meats for desserts. We introduced the cold meatball as a dessert. What do we do with that? Is that going to work? Is that gonna
Cinnamon.
not be
Put
good?
cinnamon in
Or
the
is it gonna be
ball.
great?
Put cinnamon in the ball.
Yeah.
Greg.
Inject icing in it.
Greg,
Maple syrup.
here's a question
love it.
for you. What is wrong with you?
Mentally, physically, emotionally. Which you gotta narrow
I'm
that
leaving
down.
it open. I'm leaving it broad, and I want you to respond how you would respond to that question. I don't want to tell you what type of wrong with you.
I show up to places, and the thing happened a week ago. You know what I mean?
Right.
This is me in a nutshell. All right. I'm at the green with a ball in my hand for hours. Like, why are these assholes late? Why? You know what happened? That game was 6 weeks ago. This is my life.
Oh my God.
Ooh, Harlequin had a good
you know when
idea.
you're supposed to-
Syrup-infused sausage balls.
Syrup infused sausage balls for the
Syrup
dessert.
Syrup-infused sausage is good.
For the
Make
dessert.
it like a
Serpent?
gusher, but with meat and syrup inside.
I am at my wits end from this
Jelly.
stream. Huh?
Yeah, meatballs with jelly would be good. You get
Gel
jelly,
balls.
you can move. Yeah, like black.
I
Call
like the
them
maple
Jables.
syrup.
Maple syrup. That's what you said. I thought you said serpent. And I said, is she trying to sell serpent meat?
syrup.
Not
Get
just
by that.
not just
Yeah,
snake,
it-
but
My
serpent.
articulation is,
The deceitful snakes.
Eating the prince of
Serpents.
lies?
Yeah, don't if you eat evil, you become evil. We know this. We completely
Yeah.
know this to be true. That is how most people get evil. That's like the basics for how you become a fucking evil wizard or something like that. How you start messing with black magic. That said, Greg, have you ever messed with chaos magic, black magic? Have you ever like drawn a rune on a script and then like masturbated on it or pissed on it or something?
Well, 2 times. And I'll try to be quick. I don't want to hold the show.
No, this is the show. This is this madness.
But
This-
I will have to drop out. I gotta drop out, guys.
Have a
Where are
good
you
one.
going?
My neighbors.
Take
It's
care,
getting too late
Andrew.
for my
I told them
neighbors.
they could say
So
they
good
did
to
the
see
whole
you guys.
they did the
So
whole
good to see
hour
you guys.
before this, Greg. So I told them they could leave whenever they desired.
I want to
I
see
mean,
you
I
on your.
get
I want to
that.
see you on your porch, Greg. I'm gonna find you on your porch.
I'm going to see you through the eyes of my lover.
That was great. Thank you so much. Good. That was clean. That was a clean drop. So yes. So Greg, runes 2 times, masturbation, black magic, chaos magic.
Great. What I usually do is I'll write a letter to someone I don't love, right? Someone perhaps they've wronged me in some way. And I write the letter of them apologizing to me because of what I've done to devastate their life, right? This is the letter they would write me like after everything has been taken from them, right?
Right.
And then I eat the letter because when you ingest the letter into your gullet, this is what the devil goats want. They want to receive through your belly. And so I sleep with my shirt. You have to sleep with your shirt open, right? And you put a little peanut butter, and hopefully the devil goats will come and lick upon your belly, and that's what then makes the dark master, makes the thing you wrote about come true.
That's beautiful.
This COVID,
That's
this
beautiful.
was me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
This whole virus, because I spelled some shit wrong.
Right.
I just was like just my dude's grandma, and I must have wrote everybody's grandma. I don't know what happened, but this is out of control now.
Oh my
I've
God.
been all night trying to do good magic to reverse it, but what can one do?
Good Lord, Greg. I
You
can't
hold
believe
too
you've
much
admitted
power,
this.
Greg.
it's a big
Too much.
admission.
So,
Too much
the
power.
Italian machismo. You don't talk about Italian wizards, you know?
I should honestly,
add to it.
I should
Sorry.
walk over to your apartment right now, drag you out of it, kicking and screaming, and perform some sort of public murder on you or something like that. But
And
I'll
I
let
would
you live.
I would deserve it.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
I just
This is the best
imagine Holden actually, going about those horrible schemes, and then he just gets tired halfway through of dragging down the.
Oh yeah, exhausting. I wouldn't even get him
Too
outside of the
much.
apartment. I'm so
over
weak.
it.
I'm trying to be stronger as bad as I can. Also, behind me, a cooking show will be happening as my wife is making a HelloFresh. So enjoy that. She's making burgers. What kind of burgers are they?
Very exciting.
mozzarella stuffed burgers behind me. Ed, don't. Ooh, Ed's
Wow.
getting
With,
growly.
Griddled tomato, basil sauce, and Parmesan potato wraps.
Ooh, my fucking penis just got hard. Ed Larson, what do you think about my penis getting hard?
I mean, I don't like it. I know that it's, I feel like
Makes
your
me
penis,
laugh uncomfortably.
Holden's penis like yells.
Yes.
Like, whatever
It
it
yells.
It screeches. You always know. She's a man
Like the
baby
liver
with
monsters.
That was cracking me the fuck up, Lexi, when you hit him in the dick yesterday.
Oh, she hit me. She slammed me in the balls. She was like,
Ooh,
oh,
why?
Oops.
Why?
why did you do that again?
Always allowed to hit you.
Because you deserved it.
I should do it there, but I didn't.
Oh,
Because it was
I
an
gave
April
her.
Fool.
Okay, so we do a holiday,
Gave her
Greg.
permission.
April 19th, we do a holiday called April.
Worst idea ever.
It's the best. It's called April Reels Day. Jackie and I streamed it yesterday.
It was really
Everybody
nice
had a
then.
great time. It is a hard day, but that's why we do it the day before 420, so you can forget the day after. And what you do is you can do this with at least one other person. You could do it with a small gathering. I'd love to get up to the point where I had like 4 or 5 people doing it all together in some sort of orgy of truth. And we essentially tell each other a concerned truth about the other person that we feel like they could work on or something like that. But the way it works is you get a plastic hand called the April Reels hand. And the thing is, normally you need to be in the same room. Because of quarantine, we broke that rule. Rule number 1 is be in the same room as each other, stare each other in the eye. You say, will you accept my April reel? And then, Greg, you would say, yes, I accept your reel.
Yes, I accept your reel.
I hand you the plastic hand. And the thing is this, because the rule is this, you can't go over the line. It's got to be real enough to be something you're afraid to say on the day-to-day, but you're saying it on that day. But it's not something like the big example is, I hate your fucking wife, right? Because what's that going to do? It's not constructive. It's over the line. It's just going to ruin your friendship.
Yeah.
Man, baby, Scurrilous, thank you so much for the gifted sub to Cuts Forth.
What?
Thank you so much. People subscribe to the channel for like $5 or whatever, a month or whatever.
The concept,
And you can
that
gift
I
people, and
also-
we'll talk about that side of this later, Greg. Please, I could scream your ear off
No.
about it.
The
Let me
concept that I
say-
really appreciated about the April Reels too is that you mentioned at one point it's like the conversation you would have after the argument,
Right.
like the one where kind of the heat is taken out of it and it's just useful.
Yeah, it's just
And
something you need to
that's
work
the
on.
kind of
Like,
thing.
for instance, one of mine to Jackie yesterday was actually, I'll tell you the big one I said 2 years ago or 1 year ago, our first April Reel ceremony. I said, you got to quit smoking. You have to quit. You have too many people who are inspired by you, who follow you, who know you smoke, and you're better than it. And I know you can quit, and it's time, and you know it's time, and whatever, right? That's like a reel, right? That's me, just a
Yeah.
reel. I just state my case right into their eyeballs. And she reacted weird to it that day, but she quit, dude. She fucking quit.
Whoa.
And then she called me sexually frozen, so I slapped her with the real hand. And so that is the difference. But I will say it helped. I thought to myself, sexually frozen all year. I've tried to heat it up a little bit with that one. And she's shaking her head no, of course. But I think I've been doing a pretty good job. Greg, I like hand jobs.
Hey, the intent
Buddy, I
means
love
a
a hand
lot,
job.
I will say.
I love all this.
So, and Ed
I
won't
love
take
this
part.
idea.
I love it too, right? You're welcome to join us next year when we do it. We're going to be doing it every year. April 19th,
Wait,
April
a
Reels
year?
Day. Every year. You do it with some
We
group
don't
of
even
people.
know that next year's coming.
Dude,
This
I'm
is a
doing it with my
disease.
fam. Like, I can't wait to have kids and have them get old enough to do it with all of us as a family. Lexi,
Yeah.
April
I need
reeled
to learn
me.
about me.
Lexi,
But
April
it
reeled the.
only can be once a year. I think if it's way more often, it doesn't have the same impact. And
Once a year.
it shouldn't be like a trigger you pull, like handing over that kind
Yeah,
of
it's got to be.
observation. 'Cause keep in
People
mind,
are
not
going
everyone is
nuts.
going to be right about.
Yeah.
And it gives them a
things they
year to work
say
on the
to-
thing. You know what I mean? They need a year to work on the
Yeah.
thing from that time. You know what I mean? Yeah, she called me sexually frozen, which is not off base, but it hurt. And I feel like maybe
Yeah.
I did slap her with the real hand, but honestly, and that's why Lexi slapped me last night in the nuts, because she smacked me with the real hand and as an offering back to Jackie because I felt bad for slapping her with the real hand for the sexually frozen thing because I think she was right. And then Lexi's just started smacking me in the fucking dick with the hand and injured my testicles. Injured my.
You gave consent though, and that's what's so weird about that. You're like, sure.
Is that that
And
is
she's like,
brutal?
Can I slap? And that's when she said, "Can I slap your peenie?" Which I also cringed.
I
Lexi.
hate
was
when
like,
she calls it my peenie. I hate when she calls it my peenie. It makes me so upset.
It is
I've
a
told
bad name for it,
I've
but
told her in the past,
Horrible.
like, don't call it my peenie.
And then you said big fat cock, which I don't know if I've heard you say that many times. At least.
I'll throw it out there every now and again to
It
fucking
was
make the
very
juices
funny.
flow. You know what I mean? The spice must
you don't
flow.
you don't have any trouble being
All
gross.
right,
Everybody knows that.
filled with blood, big with blood.
Lexi being, ostentatious was really funny.
Let the blood fill you in new ways and new moments. Ed, are you full of blood right now, Ed, or do you think you've got less blood than you had before?
Bloodless.
You're without blood.
Right-
You've been
right
bloodletting.
now.
You think the bloodletting is the way to go to protect yourself from the super flu virus, and I get that, but I don't get it because that's like from the 1200s or something. I think doctors were doing that.
Oh, bloodletting.
Look, if I've said this once, I've said this 1,000 times. The only way to beat this thing is to cover yourself in the COVID blood.
Yeah.
Because then when COVID comes looking, it goes, oh no, they got it. This
Yeah.
is him already.
Yeah.
He's already good. And
Walking
they walk
Dead rules.
on by. Exactly. It's the
Yeah.
only way. You have to cover yourself in the blood of that with which you hate.
Putos asks, Ed, how's it smelling over there?
How's it smell? I mean, it smells great. Everything's
Okay.
great.
All right.
Yeah, I got a bunch of candles and shit. I'm fucking living my life, man.
I would love to bathe in the blood, for sure. Ed actually has a milk jug full of leeches that he's been using to let his blood.
Really?
Yes. It's a couple milk jugs. I have them at quarts.
Yeah, break it up.
The thing is, you start with one, and then you feed them, and you feed them, and you feed them. They start fucking each other a bunch.
Well, one
And
is
then,
just
you know,
one
yeah,
leech.
The babies, and then you're like, all right, well, maybe I should just get another bucket, because this one's getting too full with all the other babies, So but a bucket of baby leeches, and then they get bigger. And then, you got another bucket. Next thing you know, you got gallons of leeches, and you got to feed, and,
Man,
and
baby.
Now, I mean, like, who's buying leeches right now? Nobody. So that's
It's
like
an
the
open
main
market.
issue.
I think the problem there is that you're not advertising the leeches enough. I'll be honest.
Really?
I think you could move some leeches right now.
You think I could?
I think there's a need. I think there's a need. Send one in the mail. Maybe this is it. Maybe try anything. Leeches.
You can use them as a
frustrating.
stamp.
I
Yeah.
did a lot of fishing growing up, and so I would play with leeches. I'd play with worms. I thought they were kind of fascinating, but for some
Yeah.
reason, the idea of a quantity of leeches is so
Yeah, like-
much grosser to me.
Yeah,
like
like a soup quart
Like
container.
the movement of it.
Yeah. Ooh,
Ugh.
squiggly.
By the way,
Oh,
Piff
so
and
you
Perp,
like-
Piff and Perp, thank you for gifting the sub to Fat Wench. Fat Wench, enjoy your sub.
That's a funny
Okay?
thing.
Enjoy the emotes that come with your sub and the no commercials. Okay?
They said that to me last time I was at Publix. They're like, "Yeah, you fat wench, enjoy your sub."
What's your name? What's your name?
Someone gifted you this sub. We know you had one, but we figured maybe eat two. I love it.
I knew we were in trouble when you asked for every meat. Every meat.
Oh, no! That's the answer.
Yeah.
What would you like, sir?
The whole,
No!
all
of
this.
it.
Yeah, all of it.
That honestly just gave me a little bit of a flashback from working at the butcher shop.
Oh my God. Yeah,
That's
Carly
far
worked at a
off, but
butcher
there were
shop.
absolutely people who came in who were just like, and this, and this, and this. And
We also
this,
worked
and
at
this, and this, and
the
this.
Soho Rich.
So much fun.
It was like the market, the crazy rich person
Chelsea
market.
Market. Yeah.
Chelsea
Yeah.
Market. So, I mean, that's all those rich people who were just like, oh,
That's what it sounded like. It's true. It's true. But I did have really cool coworkers. I will say that. I like the people I was working with. However, we did start drinking at like 5 p.m.
Very good. Also, I'm going to turn off the screen for 2 seconds because someone did donate $4.20, which means we will do something fun off screen. The video is off from the stream
Me
right
too.
now.
I can do what I want.
Yeah.
Love life.
Yeah.
I have to pee again, so I might take this chance to run.
Are you sure it's a pee? Try to maybe push and make it 2.
No. You tell me what to do with my body.
Okay. Your body, your choice.
Yeah, don't tell me.
Are you guys done? Can I put us back on the video?
I'm ready to rock and roll. I'm
All
a rolling rocker,
right.
man.
We're back.
Now-
We're back.
Can I tell you real quick, since we're talking about food?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I almost got into the food business, man. I had this idea for this breakfast pizza thing.
Can you
Right?
rap about?
Yeah.
Can you do a sort of make it a rap?
Oh yeah, like
Oh, yeah.
like breakfast is my favorite. Oh, breakfast is my favorite.
Uh-huh,
Oh,
uh-huh.
I want pizza for breakfast. Pizza for breakfast? Pizza for breakfast. You better believe it.
Okay.
Leeches.
What? Why are leeches involved?
I'm fucking removing them.
I'm
'cause
just
we're
trying to get my man in business, man. You know what I mean? 2 businesses. E.T. and G me.
Oh, fantastic. Man, Ed
Something has
was
happened.
offended. I think you offended Ed. He left.
This is you showing me a room of a dead Rome, a ghost room.
There you go.
DL. Whoa, my
Man,
man,
baby,
welcome to Block Party, Tony.
Pop, 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 pop.
Stone Laura gifted Bodyface a sub. Bodyface says, this is my first Twitch, so welcome to Twitch in general and welcome to my stream. And also, he says, you look disturbingly like me, Holden. And I was gonna maybe say, man, baby,
bastard.
Tasha Scurrilous gifting a sub to Tasha. Thank you so much for the gifted sub, boys. But also, I was gonna say, either
looks
I'm
like
sorry or you're welcome to you
Yeah.
about looking like you. And
How
anyways,
do you not just do it? You know?
Ed, you know what? I have received sex from a varietal selection of, I'm going to say, pretty top-notch sort of women or whatever, right? I'm sorry. We've talked about my past. So you know what, dude? So you know what, bro? Coming at me like this, brah, and talking about what this
you got
is.
doo-doo for your fucking junk bag.
What the
He got junk doo-doo? No, he got poo-poo pee-pee?
What the
Nah, that can't be good, man. You have a poo pee-pee. You gotta have a pee-pee-pee-pee and a
Dude.
poo-poo-poo-poo.
That
I'm
is,
sorry. I've
man.
reverted to like an 8-year-old. I've
We all have during the course of this stream. I am sort of completely lizard brained at this point.
I do gotta get moving.
Sure.
I gotta have my second dinner.
Go have dinner
let
number
me
2,
get-
burger number 14 for the day. And thank you so much for joining us,
Love
Ed.
you
Greg, I
guys.
hope you'll
Greg,
stay with
hell.
us. Greg, I hope
Love
you'll
you.
stay with us till
I
10.
really
But
don't want to go.
don't go.
I don't want to go, but
You
you have
don't-
to tell me when I have to. But I don't
We
want to
end the stream at 10 p.m., so we're cruising till then.
Yeah, I like to cruise, man. Hell yeah.
Dude, hell yeah.
Hey,
All right, Ed.
You the bee.
Peace. I was trying to say goodbye to Carly, but
Dude, whatever. She's totally taking a fucking
Lexi.
slammer,
She is slamming
slamming a
shit.
dump
There
right.
she
Okay, there
is.
she is.
No, she just probably refilled her water.
Bye,
We're not.
Carly.
We weren't talking about
leaving.
you. We weren't talking about you, Carly.
I'm
We're talking
leaving,
about some
Carly.
other
I'll
co-host.
See you later.
Carly doesn't give a fuck at this point.
She doesn't care about me at all.
About your leaving?
That was amazing. That was a great exit. I'll fix the screen, guys. Don't worry. Everything gets topsy-turvy when people leave and come in because Zoom decided to change their settings
It made everything
for
shitty.
streaming. It made everything shitty for everybody when it comes to Twitch streaming. But it's fine. Greg, I'm glad that we
Yeah.
just have you now because I just want to focus on you. And you know what I mean? It was
This is
distracting
really fun,
talking
man.
to the other
I'm really
guys.
enjoying getting to know you.
Greg
You
is
know,
so
like,
Same.
Greg
talk
is
some big
Greg is
talks
so
about you.
funny, and you need to check out the Rad Dude Cast. I feel like it is like I said this before you got on, and I want you to hear this because I think you'll love me saying this. I think it's like the closest thing to Round Table happening right now that I've at least heard. You know what I mean? And that's
Thanks,
why I think
huge compliment.
people should definitely check it out. And you guys are putting out so much extra content for Patreon right now because obviously you're all traveling stand-up comedians that can't actually go anywhere, and your life is sad, and your whole life is fucked, and you suck, and everybody thinks you fucking are the worst.
My mom died.
Jesus, really?
There you go.
What? Yeah, I swallowed a letter about her.
Yeah?
You know, I wrote a letter and swallowed it, and then the goats came and ate it, and they took my mom.
What? You're freaking me out.
Remember? Remember the bit we were doing about
Yeah.
black magic? And I
Oh.
was referencing I did my own black magic on my own mom.
Dun dun dun.
But to make you feel better, to make you feel better, I just did another spell to reverse time and bring my mom back to life.
Fantastic. Congratulations.
So nothing has ever even happened because I did the magic.
Is she in the room with you right now?
She could be, man. Could be. You don't know her.
Is she trapped in, is her soul trapped in one of the figurines behind you?
Yeah, her soul is trapped in a little puppet. It's kind of weird because it's not a scary puppet; it's a little boy puppet. I'm like, this is the puppet you went with? He's got a little shirt on and squiggly hair. Is this making sense?
No, it's fine because it's today. We're good today. Today's the only day we get away with this kind of a stream. This is fantastic. I'm so happy to have
Yeah.
you on, Greg. Greg, you get to do a karaoke song, and Carly and I are going to close out the stream by singing Maggie. That's at the end of the stream, but I'm telling you right now, because this was donated for earlier, and but it was like dealer's choice essentially, and I wanted to give it to you because you said you were thrilled about doing karaoke. So I'd also like to say it's dealer's choice, so you get to pick, so think about it.
Okay, do I need to tell you right now?
No, that's why I said think about it.
I got you, man. Boom. Neil Diamond. With LA's fine, the sun shines most of the time.
Don't do it now. Don't do it yet.
Okay, but that's the song.
Oh, okay, cool.
But
Carly
I can't think of
loves
the name of it.
Carly loves doing Neil Diamond karaoke. Maybe you could try to sing along with him a little bit, Carly, when we
Well,
do
it's
that.
really just the one song. It's really just Cracklin' Rosie.
Cracklin'
We'll
We'll do
Rosie.
Cracklin' Rosie.
All right, he's
That-
doing Cracklin'
Get on
Rosie.
board. Yeah, man.
he's
Or
doing-
anything, man.
Yeah,
Or
Cracklin' Rosie
Andy.
sounds great. What you're gonna do when it's time, you're gonna pull up a YouTube. You're gonna go to YouTube, but you're gonna use Google to search on YouTube for the song title and then just the word karaoke. I know Cracklin' Rosie has a karaoke YouTube track. And that's
All
how
right.
you're gonna do it, okay? That's how we're gonna do it.
All
And
right.
they might, you can crank it if you want. They might not hear the sound super well, but it's okay because we just want to see you perform for us, man. We want to see what you have to bring to the decade in music.
You got to bring something. You know what? I packed a sandwich.
Hell yeah!
What?
You're in your own apartment, Greg
I
Stone.
mean,
Hands up. Don't shoot.
that's
Okay.
nothing.
Lexi,
Yeah, all right.
hands up.
Hell yeah. I'm having.
Sandwich.
I don't know.
I thought I cut you off. Did I cut you off?
Did I say fuck? What was the word?
Not say squiggly diddly
Spinulus, I believe it was.
Spindula.
I didn't say spindulus. Man, what a fantastic
Spindulus.
week in review it's been so
The
far.
safe
We
word has to be memorable, Holden.
Yeah.
Like, wait, what was the word? What was the word? A safe word. It has to be,
All right, I'll change it to big as the room with blood. I'll change
Big
it
as
to
the room
that.
with blood.
Big as
So
the
I could see
room with
myself
blood.
using that.
God, how cool would it be if the moon was just to the brim filled with blood?
Like a balloon and it would pop and blood would spray everywhere?
I mean, ideally, but I just think the core of it underneath a thick lid, a thick mantle, we would
Oil
have, I'm
blood.
speaking in topography terms, so bear with me, a thick slant, Joel, a thick guard system of moon meat, we'll call it, whatever the fucking moon's made of, rocks or whatever the fuck it is. I don't give a shit, Greg, whatever it is. I don't know. Go to the lab, test it. Carly, and the rest is just fucking blood, dude.
Yeah.
I
Can it be
can't get on
boiling?
board with that. I don't know how that's gonna. Or that's the moon fucks with your shit if you're. you know.
Yeah, that's why it fucks
blood
with
moon.
your
The uterus
moon. That's why we call it
ever.
your moon blood. That's why we call that time of the month the moon
I know,
blood.
but I'm saying add an extra moon blood to the moon. It makes me a little nervous.
And it would boil
And
if
what
one.
if shit got really rough?
Let me ask you this.
Okay.
What if we could turn that hot blood in the moon into a sultry spa where only the elite can visit? Only the richest of the rich
Dude.
fly to the moon and they,
I'm not
they
going.
bubble down in a little hot moon blood, right? They bring their sweet little babies with them. They don't tell their wives because these people are pieces of shit. This is the rich of the rich. You know what I mean?
Dude,
This is
it's
already
so
happening,
huge.
man. It's already happening.
It's
NASA's
yuppies come.
going to the moon again.
80s style yuppies come back. Hair metal comes back, and then we've got the song "Hot Blood on the Moon."
Yes.
Don't call me soon. You know what I mean? Hot Blood on the Moon, top of the charts. Everyone fucking freaks out about it. You get fired. I die of a cocaine overdose. It is the hugest absolutely, dude, because I'll be front row, bro. Hot blood in the. I'll have fake tits. I'll get fake tits, dude, if that happens, dude. I will get fake breasts. If I become a hot moon blood yuppie, you know.
Lexi, how would you feel about that?
I'm just trying to drown him out at this point.
We have been stuck together.
Blood.
Same time, I'm just like, would it be? I mean, like then you could have boobies and you're Holden.
Oh, if Holden had fake boobies, that's nice.
Yeah.
That'd be fun. That'd fun to play with. I just threw
saying.
something on you. Sorry.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was like potato or something.
Is it moon blood?
Branch out, Holden.
Yeah, you know.
Go for it.
I'm sorry. I am French fried. I'm just gonna go ahead and say
too.
that. Yeah.
I have a science question, and I
Okay.
don't know if it's appropriate.
Is the N word in it?
No.
Okay, it should be fine.
Fine.
By meaning appropriate, I mean, is it appropriate to just ask a science question in the middle of a podcast?
Yes.
No, actually, no.
I
You can't ask
say
it.
yes. I'm here too, Devin, and I want to know.
So
No.
here's the
You can ask a question about math, but I
No
can't
science.
accept it. He's
I don't know, man.
Entrapment,
Let me
by the way,
ask you,
this better
though.
be a good science question because Entrapment is actually a rocket scientist.
So someone could
really?
actually answer your
Yes.
question.
Oh, this is
Awesome
awesome
about
because
it.
I really want to know.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Okay.
Now,
Entrapment, all
imagine
ears.
this. The moon, right, or a planet, if it were to extend giant like whips, right, attached to the next planet, right, and we pull back our planet kind of like a slingshot, does the rope extend or do the planets come with me? You know what I mean? Can a planet?
Depends on the
You know what I mean?
gravitational pull of the planets you're attaching to.
Well, I'm trying to make a giant slingshot
You want to
with my
fling
base
Earth
pegs.
out?
Two
or-
moons.
Man,
And I will
baby,
fling
Keith,
Earth
Keith
far.
Conkesso, there. Thank you for the
It's hard to get a
9-month
grip on Earth.
subscription. Happy 420, y'all. Thank you so much, man. I am a slice of myself. Can you repeat the question one more time, Greg? I completely zoned out. I have no idea what you
Dude,
just said.
Thank God, because what I'm trying to do is I want to build a slingshot to slingshot Earth. But can we use two other planets as poles? Right? Will they move or
If-
will they?
Higher, but they would have to have more gravity, somehow more like something stationary. And
Would you
What
like?
keeps them stationary?
Would you like the answer?
Their
Would
own
you like the answer
gravitational
from
pull.
Entrapment? Would you like the answer
I would
from
love
Entrapment?
an
Yeah.
answer from everybody.
Planets.
Go down
Well,
the
Entrapment's
list.
the rocket scientist. Everybody else is going to be like, I don't know. I watch Oprah. I watch Oprah or what? You know what I mean? Or
Yeah,
whatever.
Oprah told me. Oprah.
Oprah said, Dr. Phil said, you know what I mean? And that's all. That guy's not even a fucking real doctor or whatever, much less a scientist. Entrapment says planets definitely come with you. Nothing is holding them in place.
That's what I think. So I'm just like him in brains.
Well, now it's what you know. Now it's what you know. It's not what you think. You know that now. That is
You're
a
right.
fact.
Now I know it because I love Entrapment and I've been
Yeah.
following him very closely.
You would pull as like to pull the slingshot back, and then they would just move this way.
My
How
question.
does one make a slingshot for Earth?
My question
Yes.
is, if the
Slingshot.
Earth.
Rock.
If the Earth had a penis and the Moon had a vagina, I'll say vagina instead of the P. Would they have? Do you think they'd do it?
Yeah. Do you want a serious answer or do you want like just a joke?
I want a joke answer and a
mean,
serious
the
answer,
Earth
in whatever
is
order you choose.
Much larger than the moon. So the question is it even physically possible by?
You know what? I'll be
rate-
feminist. The Earth has the vagina. It's Mother Earth, and the Moon
Okay.
is the one
then
that has
yeah,
the
yeah,
blood.
go all up.
and they both have vaginas. Do you think they'd be like, do you think it'd be like lesbians or whatever, like a couple?
Two planets.
Mother Earth. The moon is feminine.
And-
It's the sun that is masculine.
Dun,
Yeah.
dun,
Oh, but the sun, that's so tragic because the sun, if the sun tried to have sex with either, they'd burn up.
Yeah. Heavy hitting.
And Tremont says, I finally met my intellectual equal, and now we must duel to the death.
I prefer to not die.
What weapon would you bring? You get one weapon. It has to be real. It can't be like a fake. It has to
I
exist
can't say
on
the Master Sword?
No, can't bring the Master Sword. It has to be. It's a real weapon. Also, I need your joke answer and your real answer about the moon and the Earth having sex.
Of course. Which do you want first?
Thank you for real quick. Thank you for the host, Body Face. Thank you for the host. I want to guess which one is which. I want to guess.
All right.
Okay.
So the moon and the Earth, they're gonna fuck, no doubt. You know, too close. You can't have roommates. You know what I mean? Can't have roommates this day and age. Then also, I would bring a halibird. A halibert? A halibird. It's a pole axe thing.
Wait. So one of those was a
Distance.
joke answer. One of those was a real answer for two different questions. I'm so confused.
Yeah, I give any answer to any question I've been asked throughout the day.
I'm
don't
gonna
know.
go with halberds, just like a normal real thing. So I'm gonna go with that's the real answer, and I'm gonna go with the like kind of they're too close together. That's your joke answer.
Can't have roommates, man. Can't have them, dude.
Dude,
Crazy?
what do you do? Do you have roommates?
Do I have a life that I live without roommates? No,
Yeah.
I'm married to a woman who's
Oh,
elegant
right.
as she is, pretty, and
She's
with eyes.
technically your roommate.
She lives with me, yes, under the guise of a $300 contract that would have to be broken.
We're about to have you sing this song, but I want to ask you really quick. I have a pet peeve where I hate when people on Facebook, like when they put up a post about how much they love their wife or whatever, their whoever, usually it's wife or husband, and they refer to them as their best friend. Because to me, that just says you don't have, that just means you don't have friends. Also, only, 12-year-olds have best friends. We're grown adults. We don't do best friends. We just have friends, and then we have like a wife or a husband. Do you give a fuck, or do you think that's not? Do you think that's probably really annoying, or are you fine with that?
It's infuriating to me because two parts. One, I have a best friend, and he's not my wife. He's my best friend, and I can have a best friend.
Who's your best friend?
Anthony DeVito.
Yes,
I gave
Anthony,
him
great. I want to have
a
him on
title.
this. Maybe we'll have
Yeah.
even try to do the whole all the rad dudes for one of these. That'd be great.
Dude, I'll do anything with you. Every
Yeah,
day.
let's do whatever. Yeah, we do this. This is what we do. We're just hanging out.
This is the best of the day. This is the best day of my life.
This is it. We got chat moving. I don't know if you pulled up the Twitch page. I didn't really give you much info. I was just like, come do this. But people in chat are talking and stuff. They're saying Halbert. Piffin Perp says happy 420. I've been so bad about chat today because of the day and what its effects have on me. But normally I'm a lot more on top of chat, but I'm just completely whacked out of it.
Daydreamy. I'm just like
What are you
staring
talking
at
about
the
chatting?
corners.
I am
and, like,
so floaty. We'll get you back on too for like a not this day stream where we can just, you know what I mean? But yeah, Anthony DeVito is so funny to me. So is Greg Stone. You guys are just crushing the game right now, right?
Crushing it, man. Hardcore. You know, they pass the ball, you run the ball.
You're
You
like
know, that's what I say.
You're like Scottie Pippen.
I'm like Magic Man, the man with magic. You don't know him?
I know him, dude. I'll tell you what. I talked to this dude, Donnie Cates. He's a writer for Marvel. He writes Venom and a bunch of stuff right now. He's a cool guy. You're a big comic book guy. I keep forgetting because obviously you have the dope bookshelves behind you, so that's why I just thought about him. You should check that out. He's really good, man.
Yeah, I know who this man is.
Thanos
I know his
Ends.
work.
Yeah. Or end of whatever it is.
Oh, I got distracted for a moment.
Yeah.
he's got it.
Akira,
she's getting
yeah.
a book. I thought there was a motion, and it was saying, "Get this guy off the show. I hate him." I get paranoid.
Oh, she's been texting me constantly about how much she fucking hates you on the show. That's been like a big deal for her. It's been,
One of those
but
quiet
yeah,
types.
you've been reading Akira. That's great. I just read Planet Hulk, and I moved on to World War Hulk now.
fun.
So I'm checking that
So
out.
much movement. I think it's like all this sedentary lifestyle, sort of is. what's
Akira
helping
is
me
like an
breathe
unbelievable masterpiece.
motion. There's all this.
Top 3 comic book runs of all time, Greg Stone.
You want me to answer that question? All time is
no.
an impossible question, but I could give you. No, I won't. All right, I won't. All right, hands up. Don't shoot. I can read the room.
What I like to do on this interview show is ask people questions and then demand that they do not answer them. We're getting close to wrap up time. Top 3 comic book runs, or at least the first 3 that pop into your head, because it's hard to rate this sort of thing.
Sure, Batman and his 60 Friends. That was one of my favorites.
I haven't read that. I'm going to read that.
Oh yeah, the Spiderwebs and their friend the pig who has a ham. That's a good one. And then also X-Men Daytime. It's off. You gotta read those. Those are 3 best comic runs you're ever gonna hear.
Okay.
Daytime, it's off. Google it if you don't
Daytime.
believe me.
Somebody write it down or put it in Discord, please.
Man, none of the things I said were real.
No?
I
Here
can't tell if you got me on that one.
I definitely did with Daytime. You got me with Daytime. I bought it at first, and then you said X-Men Daytime, and I was like, that's not fucking real.
What does that even mean? That piqued my interest. I was like,
That's the
what?
most boring name for a
Turn it off.
comic book. Daytime. That's so stupid.
I'm very gullible though, and I'm
No, it's not. I mean, it could have been. Why wouldn't it be? It's just as stupid as anything else.
trusting. I don't want to kill that
No,
part.
that's not on you. I'm not. Don't kill it. Feed it.
I'm fighting for
Let
it.
it live.
It just makes me kind of.
God, that's so
Oh, you
funny.
gotta see Scroll Dance Party. That's a good one.
Look, we have to sing.
Time to go?
If you don't mind sticking around with us while we sing Maggie by the Cowman, you're welcome to it. You have to sing Cracklin' Rosie, though. I'm going to post these incentives. We're going to do these 2 songs. I think I fulfilled all the incentives tonight, but tonight I had a harder time keeping up with them. So hopefully I did that. I feel like a deer. I felt like a deer in headlights for the last 3 hours. I'm not going to lie, chat. I felt insane in my
We
body.
did all the
Great.
$4.20.
I believe we did, yes. And here are the
We
incentives
did.
if you want to close out with a donation: $4.20 for the off-screen rip rap, $5 to change our background, which we did to Tifa and Aerith from the fantastic Final Fantasy VII remake. I can't wait to play it after watching 90 Day Fiancé tonight. And then $10 to choose one of us to perform a karaoke song like Greg Stone's about to for us right now. Real quick, Greg, have you heard of Too Hot to Handle? Really quick, I know I've talked about it, Chad. Don't get mad at me. Netflix reality show. Here it is. A bunch of smoke show hot people. You've seen this? You know what it
I
is?
saw just the poster and I said, "This is what I'm jerking off to tonight."
Yes, but it's also what you're not supposed to jerk off to tonight, because
No.
the whole thing is they're smoke shows. They get to the island. They think they're going to have this big fun sex time on the reality show. And then a speaker comes on. It's like, there are 3 rules. You're not allowed to kiss. You're not allowed to jerk off. You're not allowed to do any sex stuff. And so they're all just dumb and hot and horny as shit. And they're and then, of course, they're just constantly fucking up. And every time you fuck up, you lose money from the prize pot. So the prize pot starts at $100,000 and you lose money.
I think I love this.
It's, dude, watch it after this. I'm telling you, you will fall. It is so hilarious and stupid. And it's on Netflix. All right. Haley is dumb AF. Dude, everybody.
Ronnie mentioned the fact I don't think Andrew didn't do Randy Newman.
Andrew didn't do Randy Newman. Do you want to do a Randy Newman song for us, Carly? If Ronnie does not mind, or whoever donated for that. Sound good to you, Carly?
I don't think that's what they were going for.
Right. Well, I can get Andrew to do it another time. Holden can do Afro Man. Okay, I will do Afro Man. Probably because I got high. Even though he did hit that woman at that concert. Sounds good to me, Ronnie. I will definitely do that. And why don't you join me on that a little bit, Carly, and then we'll do Maggie together.
I'll
okay?
do
And then,
what I can. I'm
and then
not sure how
you'll if you
gonna work.
and then maybe we'll have you lead Maggie. We'll figure it out. Okay. Greg, whenever you'd like to start.
I gotta YouTube it, right?
Yeah, so go to YouTube.
I'm sorry, man.
Go to YouTube. Go to YouTube.
Greg, I'm
Type
never
in-
having you back because of this.
YouTube.
I'm never having you back because of this.
Oh no.
Rude, Holden.
Dude, I would
Oh, here
love.
we
By the
go.
way, I meant to text you and hit you up, so I'm glad you're here to just say whatever you want me to pop in on with you guys, because I know you guys are streaming
know.
and doing stuff,
Yeah.
and I'd be happy to do an episode of Rad Dudecast again via
Would
Zoom
love to have you.
and whatever you're doing, because this is what we're doing right now.
Shit.
What's wrong?
Wait. Okay, it's playing, but how do I get you to hear it?
So just turn it. There's a way apparently to share audio.
Share screen. I could do that. I know how to do this. Share
There's a way
computer
to
sound.
share audio apparently.
Yeah, there
and-
is. I'm about to do it right now. I'm
Okay,
about to
cool.
suck
So
your
do
dick.
that, and then
My mind has been blown twice. I
and
didn't
I'm
know
gonna
this was
learn how to do
possible.
that. Oh my god!
Tell me, do you
Actually,
hear this?
wait. This. Hold on. Don't do
Wait,
this.
wait. Pause. Because-
No bueno.
Yeah, I changed it and made it crazy. Actually, you know
Who
what?
did?
You know
You
what?
can
Let
do
me-
it, Holden. You can just.
Yeah, let me actually no. We can do this.
Resize it.
I'll just make this
Should I unshare the screen?
hold on. No. You're good. Let me do this really quickly.
Carly, what happened? I think I've lost my mind.
No. You're good, man. No, we're just looking at your computer, and he has to resize the way he captured
yeah,
Zoom.
that's all I'm
He's an
doing.
asshole. Instead of
all right.
staying,
Zoom.
To be
It's
aware-
Zoom. It's not you. It's all Zoom's
now
fault.
you have to do display capture. And
This
it's
is This is so
fucking
dumb
aggravating.
looking, but this will work. Let's go. Let's do it. Jump into it.
Whatever.
Hit the song.
Yeah, hit the song.
Hope I got what it takes. Oh, crackling Rosie, get on board.
Yeah.
Well, the ride, there ain't no more to go. Take it slow. Lord, don't you know? Have me a time with a poor man's lady, hitching on a twilight train. Ain't nothing near that I gotta take me along. Baby, a song.
Baby, a song, baby.
To sing when I want.
Yeah, lick.
Don't need to say please or no man for a happy tune.
Rosie child, you got the way to make me happy. You and me, we go in style.
Crackle Rosie, you're a
Store-bought woman.
You
Make me sing like a guitar humming.
So hang on to me and our song keeps running. Play now, play now, play now,
my baby.
Make me a smile. Girl, it will last for an hour, and that's alright. We got all night to the world right. Find us a dream that don't ask no questions. Yeah. Oh, I love my Rosie child.
Have a good one, Fat
You
Wayne.
got the way. You and me go in style. Crackling Rose, you're a star-bought woman. But you make me sing like the guitar humming. So hang on to me and our song keeps flooding. Play it now,
Play it now.
bow, bow, baby.
Crackle Rosie, make me a smile.
Girl, it will last for an hour. It's alright. We got all night.
Got all night, baby.
Set the world right.
Naughty.
Find us a dream that won't ask no question.
Stop singing. Thank you. That was great. That was great. All right, now I gotta fix this or whatever. Oh, okay. This is fine. I can fix this. Oh, why does it do that?
I have no idea if I'm singing anywhere close to when the song's actually happening.
There's no way to
it
know.
seems
It's
like it's
delayed.
okay. Oh, that's
okay?
weird. Why is it like that?
I couldn't hear you guys at all. Like it shut off my audio for some reason. I think because I was screaming, so that I couldn't tell if I was cutting you off.
It seemed okay. Well, this is weird, but I kind of like how
very
weird it is because of the day. So I'm fine with it.
Nice.
Okay.
Um,
Yeah, let's be some like 90s style.
yeah, right now we're all
album
we're super
covers.
stretched this way.
It's like a Marilyn Manson.
I'm not still screen sharing Greg's screen. It's done, Chess Nope. I'm on mine.
We're just very
Yeah, this makes you
skinny.
skinnier,
Let's
so I'm gonna keep
go.
it like this because I care about that. So we've got what I'm gonna sing a little song, or what? Greg, it is just like it is 3 hours. I'm at the limit
Yeah.
of what my body's capable of. You know what I mean?
Look up. You can
And
do
I've
it.
got to do I have
Look it up.
serious wire management I'm going to do after this.
That's
I'm going to be
great.
in the wires, untangling. That's the rest of my night, dude. It's not fun. I'm just going to continue mentally like this. I'm just going to be untangling wires all night. It's going to make me
Wires.
insane.
That sucks.
Yeah, it's a fun. You should do that as like an unboxing video. You know, watching you untangle the wires. Dude, I bet you that's 2020 porn. Just you,
Yeah.
people untangling
Just-
wires, dude. Dude, if ASMR is a thing, that is a thing. When you finally get the strand and like it comes loose out, dude, I'm like, I'm losing it. That's a crazy, dude. I bet you that exists.
All right, here we go. We've
Hard-
got.
hard to do.
What am I? I'm
There's
gonna do Afro Man, but please take my word on this. This song is way too long, so I'm not gonna do the whole song. So I've done this for karaoke before. It's literally too long. It's 5 minutes long. It should be 3 minutes long. I'm gonna stop it at 3 minutes if you don't mind. Okay, if you need me to keep going, I'll keep going. But I've just done it before, and man, it is just like, why are we going into a new verse by the
I get
fourth
that.
by the 4th minute? A solid 2 is okay from Ronnie Dykes. Thank you so much, by the way, for the
Okay.
gracious
Yeah.
donation. Here we go. I think everybody might be able to relate to this little number right now. Afro is because I got high. I don't care about nothing, man. Roll another blunt, yeah. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Da 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 da.
No background noise?
I was gonna clean my room until I got high. They can hear it, but you can't hear it.
Amazing.
I was gonna get up and find the broom, but then I got high. My room is still messed up, and I know why. Why, man? Because I got high. Because I got high. Because I got high. I love getting high. I was gonna go to class before I got high. School's more like snooze. Cheated and I could have passed, but I got high. Fuck the SATs. That sucked. Do you remember taking the SATs? It's awful. Just to not know why. Because I got high. Because I got high. Because I got hey yeah. I was gonna go to work, but then I got high. Also, the quarantine forced me not to. I just got a new promotion, but I got high. Also, no one's giving promotions right now. Now I'm selling dope. And I know why we delivery business has gone skyrocketed. So that's actually a good idea to do because I got high. Because I got high. Gonna go to court before I got high. Gonna pay my child support. Then I got high. Greg, can you please dance to the music you're not listening to? I just took my whole paycheck. And I know why. Because I got high. Because I got high. I was gonna run from the cops, but I was high. Always running from those police officers. Pull right over, stop, but I was high. I haven't driven a car in over 10 years. Now I'm a paraplegic, and I know why. Damn, this got dark. Because I got high. because I got high. I was gonna pay my car note until I got high. The problem is there's no bridge, there's no chorus really, and there's no, you know what I mean? I wasn't gonna gamble on the boat, but then I got high. Got a tow truck and pulled away, and I know why. Because I got high. I was gonna eat yo pussy too, but then I got high. That's the real lyrics. I'm just saying it. No, I'm jacking off, and I know why. Greg, masturbate for my stream. Yeah, because I got high. Because I got high. All right. Thank you so much for that. Greatly appreciate it. Because I love hand jobs. Thank you so much for that. And Fat Winch, we are now going to perform Maggie. Really quick though, first, Greg, I think is dying to say something to us. I'm gonna let him say it, but I'm gonna make him wait. I'm gonna keep talking and force it sort of to not be able to happen until I want it to happen. This must drive him crazy. He probably has sort of attention and control issues from being a stand-up comedian. Greg, now you can tell us.
I couldn't hear the music, so I just was sitting here going, pretend he's telling you about his day. And it was those lyrics. And I was like, man, this is a really crazy day. So sorry. I just wanted you to know what was happening on my end. And I was out to lunch.
It
was awesome.
That is a great.
I'm guessing in the silence.
That is a great week in review right there, for sure. All right. Cowman Bandcamp. I'm going to it. We're gonna close it out with Maggie. I will say, feel free, Greg, to like make up lyrics or, you know, I mean, I feel bad to just make you watch Carly and I sing a song, even though we invited you onto the show.
I'm gonna watch it.
But
I'm like,
you're gonna watch it.
and enjoy myself.
By the way, I just want to talk about the word problematic and everything right now. Okay, I wrote this song before all the vultures came out. Okay, I wrote this song before the vultures came out. I call Maggie in the song, Maggie, a fictional character, and I'm playing a fictional character. In the very beginning of the song, I call her a bitch, and I call her a whore, okay? And I understand that I probably wouldn't write those lyrics today, okay? But I also feel like we can give me a fucking pass on this one.
I don't think it's about the past. I think that the character who's singing the song is that person who calls people bitches and whores.
Give me a pass. Let me say the words.
Saying it's offensive, but it is supposed to be because the person who's singing ain't a great person either.
He's a bad person. The character's a bad person. And sometimes it's fun to say mean words. Wouldn't you agree, Greg? I've heard the worst things I've ever heard out of a person's mouth from you in private. You are the most secret evil person I've ever met in my life, Greg.
You have basiled it.
I mold it. I mold it and I play with it and I live to be there. But, you know, what are you going to do? I got a great smile.
Dude, she is cooking those burgers right now and I am smelling it, bro. And I'm going to become a fucking dog when this is over and I get to eat those burgers and watch Too Hot to Handle. I'm going to be in ecstasy. All right, are you ready for this? I don't know, Carly. Do you want me to give you a count off to hit play on it?
I'm just gonna do what I did for the last one. If that, I'll just kind of guess as we go.
But it looks like the sharing audio thing is really good. So we should.
That would be good. It would be nice. It's weird to stream in silence. I don't do it.
You know what? You might be able to sing with me. How do I share audio, Greg? I bet it's easy.
Share audio. Share screen button.
Yeah.
And then you click on the desktop of what it is. And do you see in this little boxes, it says share computer sound. You just click that box. So once you hit share screen once on your bottom right, your bottom left, there's a little box that says share computer sound.
Y'all, look at how many things we're learning today.
This is great. But I hope this does. Okay, share. Is it work? No, I don't need this, though. It can't leave. It can't. So how do I stop the share? Okay, whatever. I'll figure it out later. I'm just going to play it. You're going to listen to it. But Andrew did something different that worked really well, too, that just shared the audio.
Share the audio without sharing the video. I've never
Greg, you've been no help, Greg.
Oh, I think I could do it for you.
No, I'm kidding. And Greg, you've been totally helpful. I love you, dude. You're so good to me.
Oh, that hurt my feelings for real.
No, you're so
know,
good to
come
me. I'm gonna call. We'll talk after.
So, it's my first time on the show.
I'm gonna
and
buy you
I-
something. Let me buy you something. What do you like? You like Amazon? We're not supposed to use Amazon.
Wait,
Don't use
I'm
Amazon, but I'll buy from a vendor. We got some puzzles and some Lego
sorry.
recently. Sorry, I keep talking over you, Carly.
Normal.
It's normal. I'm sorry.
Boy.
I'll give you
That's
some
okay.
Lego. We'll get you some Lego. Okay.
What's a Lego gonna do? What do you mean? For your heart and your joy?
I made him upset. I'm gonna give him some Lego.
That's
No
nice.
need, my friend. I am healed like Wolverine.
All right,
like
here.
the mighty Wolverine.
All right, here we go. We're playing Maggie. Enjoy. Let's do this.
I'll figure this out.
Thank you for joining us for the week in review.
Thanks
We'll of
so
course
much.
say goodbye after, but you guys have been amazing. Thank you so much.
This was very fun.
Oh, Maggie was a bitch and Maggie was a whore, but I never seen her walking out of that door. I don't remember the words. Maggie was sure was Z2 for uncut cocaine. Maggie, come home. We actually haven't played this in a while. Maggie, come home. Maggie, come home. Get out of that fat man's truck. Cigarettes, Virginia Slim and Long Hair. Maggie liked anything that people deem wrong. Snakes in dress, she's looking real fine, but she's still a damn mess. Maggie, come home. Maggie, come home. Maggie, come home. Get out of that fat man's truck. The truck. Maggie was a child, and Maggie liked to go out and get real wild. Maggie left the house at the age of 16. That's the last time anybody ever seen her clean. Maggie, come home. Maggie, come home. Maggie, come home. Get out of that fat man's truck. That truck. Says Maggie was a brat, and Maggie get you off in a 5 seconds flat. Maggie gonna fall down. Maggie gonna cry. Maggie gonna get hurt. Maggie gonna die. Maggie, come home. Maggie, come home. Maggie, come home. Get out of that fat man's truck. That truck. Maggie was a bitch and Maggie was a whore, but I never went to see her walking out of that door. Maggie was cute, but Maggie was uncut cocaine. Maggie, come home. Maggie, come home. Maggie, come home. Get out of that fat man's truck. That truck. Thank you so much.
Don't know if that was anything like it's supposed to sound.
Squirreless TV, you have a stream, and we haven't been promoting your stream. Hold on, let me stop this. Squirreless, you have a.
They mentioned it yesterday.
Oh, you did? Everyone follows Squirreless. All right, I'll start promoting you better, dude.
Do you have fun? And they said yes.
I'm so sorry. I will. I mean, at least you said yes, so people saw it. Hi,
Was it
Greg.
good?
Welcome back.
There's no way.
Yo,
to
man. What's going on?
Did I already follow you? Was I inebriated when this all went down? That's very possible. All right, I have followed you.
Could be.
Thank you so much for all of your donations, everything. Everyone follow Squirreless, and I'll start promoting you better.
Oh.
Who's doing a
as
stream
far
in a
as
little while,
promotions
so.
too, tomorrow, we can definitely do some tunes, some karaoke, or Marriage is gonna stream tomorrow.
You're
Are
gonna
you doing
Marriage Test 9 p.m. We will be playing. Lexi is continuing to play Dark Souls and will also be continuing her Final Fantasy VII remake run. Greg Stone, thank you so much for joining
Thank you.
us.
Thanks for having me. This was so much fun.
Yeah, it's
I
just
swear,
it's
I like had a blast.
It's a goof 'em up. I had a blast as well. You were fantastic, and thank you so much. What was
Thank
I
you,
gonna
bud.
say? What do you? I guess we'll end it with this since it's the weekend review. What do you got going on next week?
I got to do Friday Night Greg, man. That's my late night show, 11 p.m. on YouTube. Friday Night Greg. We go live every Friday night. More live than anything's ever been.
Fan-fucking-tastic Friday Night Greg.
Thanks.
Dude, look at it. Hold yourself to it. Don't even touch yourself, but hold yourself to it. And by the way, as I play the music, I'm gonna raid motherfucking Dong Wizard, who's doing his puppet show right now. His call-in puppet show, which looks rad as hell. So we're gonna raid him after this.
Can you put me
That's
we've
awesome.
only
I'll
connected
steal-
via Twitch for a hot second since Dong Wizard has started. But do you know how we know them?
How?
From Baltimore, they filmed a cowman set.
Oh, cool. That's very cool.
And then
Oh, hi, Kathy Offs.
a ton of photos and stuff from that. I mean, that was a really fun show. So that's how we know each other. And then turns out my roommates also know them.
Oh, fantastic.
Crazy.
Kathy, Jeff's mom. That's so funny. This was fun, even though I lost my bong. Hilarious.
Hey.
Um, okay. Don't forget $1 a minute. This time I won't. Greg, we'll end with this question. What do you got going on next week?
The Friday Night Greg. Didn't
Like-
you tell? This already happened?
Right. Well,
Yeah,
happy
I'm
420.
So ripped. Yeah,
happy
man.
Happy 420. Happy 420. And
You too, man.
Greg, stick around after I end this stream because I'd like to say
super
goodnight
fun
to you
hanging out.
post stream really quick too. So stick around. I'm gonna say goodnight to everyone right now, and I'll play us out, and we'll raid
Good night,
Dong
guys.
Wizard. Take
Carly,
care,
it was great
everybody.
meeting you.
You too, bud.
Here's a Cowman song to play us out for a little bit, and see you later, y'all. Happy 420. Thank you for all the donations and everything. You guys are the best. Squirreless, I'm gonna promote you better, dude. I should have known you had something going on. All right, take care, everyone.
Where? So.
I got a liquor store liver from cheating hard. You can shop up inside it like a supermart. Lots of pretty bottles, fill up your car. I got a liquor store liver from
I honestly, so wait, have you watched Dong Wizard all yet? Colin, it is really good. They're really brave too for an awesome content.
I got a liquor store liver from a cheating heart. You can shop up.
That's great. Thanks, man. Dude, this was so much fun. I hope